Hello everybody, we are back. Second stream of day 4 here in Tallinn. And it's Adams versus Eves.
Adams versus Eves. We've got the prop bets in already, guys. Let us know who you think is going to be spinning it up on this stream. I'm joined with my main man. Put it there, why he's leaving me hanging, guys.
Never.
Left me hanging for
looking
about
at the
3
chat.
seconds. I mean, even on break, everyone's just going crazy. It's almost impossible to follow it.
Hey, Carl Parrish, coming back from watching Poker Stars. God, that stream was boring. Obviously.
That's what we're here for.
We want commentators with a bit of personality and stuff.
That's what we're here for. And wow, Wilson just getting out of line. We've seen it play the other day. Calls a 3-bet. In position though. Opens under the gun +2. Tannel 3 bets from the small blind to 18. I'd like to go slightly bigger from the small blind personally, but hey, does have some backdoor diamonds, and Wilson shows the queen ball, scoops that first pot of 73 euros. Who we got in the chat? Who we got?
We got
Jay Lee.
Hey, we got Matt's1887. Hello, my friend.
There are some followers over there.
Man, followers, everyone's giving the love.
Hi.
Hi. Undi Satiducci, Darob TM990, Dieter Zinho, Mary Adrift, Lampes Jarm, MDjo, Centuco1, Y5314, and Nidikan. Thank you, guys.
Italian, guys. Half Italian, half Scottish.
Hey, of course.
That's the Italian, the accent.
Oh, hey.
As he's reading it out.
I'm walking here. Check that out, mate. Movie references. Name that movie.
Carpet Catcher. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Nice to have you in the building.
You're not going to know that movie either. You're too young.
Go on, say again.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Sounds like you're trying to do Robert De Niro.
Name the movie, though. Someone's going to get it with a bit of taste. Who's like older than 20.
How far back we go? Because I know a lot of Robert
Pretty far, man. Like
Taxi Driver.
Oi.
Oh, boys!
Oh, the kids got
Straight
it.
in.
Now, a little bit of movie trivia.
Go on.
For you. That scene was improvised.
Really?
So he was crossing the street, and obviously it's a closed set, but we still have like some cars coming and going. Yeah. And he's walking across the street, and the car's about to hit him, and he improv'd, like hitting the boot and going, hey, I'm walking here.
Awesome.
And they kept it in, and it became one of the most iconic movie lines of all time.
I'm a massive fan of De Niro, personally.
There you go.
We got some headphones out. I think it's like the first person we've actually seen with headphones in.
You don't get that on the Poker Stars stream, guys.
Nah.
Know what I'm talking about.
Movie references. And Alan, raising from the hijack today. There must be a straddle in play, unless he just decided to go for the 6.58. Carmen defending the small blind with the Jack 10 suited.
Seems fine.
Fairly stunning stuff so far, and Alan obviously...
Come on then, yes, he's going for the float.
Yeah.
I like this float.
8 of clubs on the turn, anyone?
Yeah, we have all the back doors, we have 2 overcards.
Nice.
I like this float, I do. Ooh.
Interesting turn card in here.
Now, can she lead? She elects to check.
You can see it's not going to work that much. And it's 56 in the pot. I'd like to see a bet of about... I'd like to go on the bigger side.
You know what? It's kind of close. You could check back sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do want to protect against hands like 7-8.
Yeah.
Like diamond draws, worse 9s, 10-9 and Jack-9 suited, which are definitely a part of Carmen's range.
For sure.
Interesting that she check calls another.
And
I might check raise here on the turn if I'm gonna take this line.
Fair enough.
When we just check call.
Well, we're repping 4-5.
I mean, we can rep lots of hands, right? We can rep all the sets. We have a 10 blocker. We could rep a 10-8 suited. Granted, it's a fairly thin rep.
Yeah.
But what is a 9x doing there? You make a 120. Like they're fuming. They're not loving life.
Fuming. Put in the bin.
Fuming. Hey, Irish says, spent the break reading Henry's blog. Really good read.
Wow,
mate.
Thanks very much, Irish in Spain. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated.
So, guys, Alan with 566 euros, followed up by Tannel, and everybody else appears to have bought in for around about 200 to 300 euros. So, this is our Adams versus Eves. Guys versus girls, ladies versus gentlemen, beautiful humans versus ugly ones. All the guys looking beautiful, you know what I'm talking about. There we go. Now we've started.
Had the pleasure of getting a bluff through against Alan yesterday, using all the blockers that you've been teaching me about.
All right.
He goes for the fold, and before he folded, he goes, "You're such a nit." I was like, "Is that referencing the sixes hand?" He goes, "Yeah, you're a nit.
You are a bit of a
have
nit.
to have the nuts here." And yeah, he folded. So I was loving life getting the bluff through against him. Julia waking up with pocket tens in the hijack. There is a straddle in play by the looks of it, so I'd like to see about 15 as a standard open.
I can do whatever I want, Jeffrey. Send a clip, mate. You think I'm worried? I don't give a shit, buddy.
What clip?
Me saying that people
Ladies
were ugly. Yeah. No, I actually said that the guys were looking beautiful. If you listen carefully.
Jeffrey, mate.
I know, classic
can
Jeffrey.
rock.
Yeah, he can rock.
You can rock.
Anyway, Simca EST, thank you for the follow. You should be classic. Classic Jeffrey. Thinks he can threaten me with his idol nonsense. What a surprise.
He gives it all the talk. He doesn't even come to the festival.
Yeah, I know, he doesn't even come.
Know,
So,
whatever, mate. Whatever.
Anyway, so 4-weight to the flop.
Any diamonds about? Any diamonds in this deck?
Action. So
Wow.
Wilson with the nut flush draw and a gut shot. Tannel with a pair and a gut shot. Julia with the overpair, and Carolus with overs and diamonds.
What a life.
Get ready.
What are you doing here in Julia's
Oh,
spot?
it's kind of tough.
With a 10 of diamonds in your hand as well.
I mean, if we bet, we have to bet fold, which is kind of gross.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's going to happen quite a lot here. Like, Tannel's going to peel, right? Now, Carolus, good spot to check raise here.
From the small blind.
Yeah, he
sure.
may elect to just call. Now, Wilson, high five, squeeze to 120.
Fist bump.
Like,
Get it
this
in.
is a fist pump squeeze. There's 114 euros in the pot. We're drawing to the nuts. We're drawing. Yeah, we're like drawing to what is likely the nut straight. I am just insta squeezing here. You could shove, but it looks a lot like a draw.
Yeah.
I like a sizing of like half my stack.
For sure.
Then we can rep, sets, 2 pairs straights. We are in the straddle, so we have every combination of 2 pair, every combination of straights. I make it 120 here. Yeah, he just banged it.
Just goes for the jam, and now Julia just in like such a gross spot.
I mean, as we can see, right, if she does manage to find a call, there are tons and tons of diamonds that are like not live.
Yeah.
So as we can see, there are 6 and then 2 on the board. So there's actually only 5 left in the deck.
Yeah, for sure.
So if she could see everyone's whole cards, she could just
like
very easily make
Fist
the
bump,
call.
flick the one chip in, I call,
Absolutely.
run it. And I'd love to see the run it once as well. No gamble.
See,
no
this
future.
is the problem with c-betting here into 3 people.
I think the even weirder thing is that she got 2 flats behind when she c-bet
Sure.
flop. It just makes it even tougher,
I mean, you can have people behind and just have a set here.
Yeah,
and,
they're
like,
just trapping with like 6s, 5s, 9s for sure. And she's staring him down. Look at that. She's getting the old look.
I think she's going to fold. And I think it's a good fold long term.
She does
Like
fold.
long term, it's you're either up against a big draw.
Will Carolus think this?
I mean, he has to fold too.
He does fold.
Yeah.
And wow, Wilson scooping
Yeah, love
that
it.
tidy
Love
little
it.
profit, increases his stack by
Oh,
50%.
shows the 8 of diamonds. Love it. What? And then it says, "What's the other one?" But I like it.
Yeah.
This is the issue, when you see bet. I mean, it's tough to blame her. Checking, there's not a great turn for either. Bet fold is probably correct, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, fair enough. And I like what you said there as well about actually just raising half your stack rather than put yourself in, because it does look like it's got a lot more draws. But hey,
Sure. I mean, it's essentially the same thing, right? You can make it 135 here,
Yeah.
and you can sometimes, masquerade and indicate a little more strength by making this play.
for sure.
In any case, nice hand, Wilson.
For those of you who don't know what that really loud laughing noise in the background is, well, that's Franke on the Speed and Special table. Yeah, you can hear his laugh from about a mile away. With when there's no wind.
This has been statistically
Yeah,
proven.
when it's like winds up to about 5 kilometers an hour, you can hear
Sure.
his laugh from about 1.2 kilometers away, I believe.
Once I was walking home from a night out, and it was very eerily quiet.
Yeah.
Walking home, and all of a sudden, I just heard. No.
You're in Glasgow, yeah.
And I just heard. And I thought it was a ghost or some kind of apparition. But it turned out it was just Frankie.
And then you text him,
Just Frankie in the
send
casino.
me your location, and he was about 3 kilometres
I was
away.
like, yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
Tell a bit better about life. Jeffrey, yesterday Tallinn had a southwestern wind and I could hear it. Telling you, that noise carries. So, Wilson picking up a nice pot to start us off. Our boys versus girls table. Guys, what's your prediction? Who's going to win? Who is going to win overall? I believe this is 2-2 hold'em, Mark Lack.
Certainly is. We've had a couple of straddles from some of the players so far as well. No straddle in play this hand.
Now Tannel with the ace-queen off. Pretty trivial open. Makes it 7 to go. Carmen flicks to peel in with the 3s. It's okay. They are 120 bigs deep.
Oh, Carlos, don't do it, buddy.
Is he flatting?
I think he's made it 30.
I mean, you know, I like 3-betting on the button, but this hand selection for me would be an auto fold. Queen 9 suited, for example, here is a nice spot to squeeze.
For sure.
Not a fan of this hand selection.
Wilson just, yeah, why not? Let's get it in.
Is he flicked in? Is he just cold peeled?
King 9 of spades.
Cold call. All right, guys, strap yourself in. This feels like it's going to be one of those tables. Now, this is a tough spot for Tano. Like, do we re-click or do we just peel?
Can we see 3 spades with the 3 of spades out
Hey,
there?
look, we're going 4-way, guys.
Yeah. Queen 8 3 of spades.
I love these small stake streams. Like, the pots get, like, absurd. 60 bigs in there, and nobody's hit anything here.
Wow.
Like, Carmen cannot ever know it, but she has the best hand. Now Carolus, as the aggressor, can win this pot with a bet. I don't like... This is the problem when you squeeze Queen 8. Looks like he's going for it, though. Oh, my God, Vince, he is doing it.
He's doing it. He's putting in the c-bet.
Honestly think this gets through.
Tano might get a bit sticky, does
Yeah.
he has on the
Nah, he's going to fold. I mean, everyone's going to fold here. Well played, Carolus.
There we go, he gets it through.
As I say, not a fan of the hand selection, but hey, showing you the power of position in
Gets
no
the
limit
fist
hold'em.
bump from Wilson as well. Wilson obviously going to be joining us on our next up as well. He won the old
He
ticket.
did. He
didn't
won the package. He won the package
50,000
draw.
50,000, 1,500 euro package.
That's it.
I mean, I had about 500 tickets in there. I don't know how I didn't win, so I'm going to go with rigged. But I have a question that I wanted to ask you the other day. I completely forgot.
Okay.
In a game where it's 2-2, when you defer from a 1-2 game, do you size up your opening to, say, a standard open of 7 in a 1-2 game? Do you potentially make it like 9?
When?
Just
And why?
Just opening. Your opening hand, when you're opening, your sizing goes from
What, is
7
everyone
to 9.
deeper, or what are we talking
I'm
about?
just talking in general, just with the slight difference in the blinds. So from a 1-2 game to a 2-2 game, does it make
I don't
any
think so.
difference?
I don't think I would, actually. I'm not sure that people are adjusting enough for it to be an issue.
Fair enough. I just think, like, when you're making it 7 in a 2-2 game, you're just giving that small blind the additional incentive to call, obviously.
Fair? No, I hear where you're coming from.
Wow, Carolus.
Yeah,
really
I like it.
not
Now,
holding
this is
back
a better
today.
hand. This is better hand selection. We have a straddle. Now, Tano, again, though, it's just too wide. Like, you do not need to open 6-7 off under the gun +2.
Sure. Has he folded? Looks like he's folded. Looks like someone's distracting the dealer. Like
Yeah, he
just
did.
My worst type of player at the
Yeah, he
table.
did fold.
Someone's distracting the dealer. I just, like, it tilts me so much when someone's just like badgering at the dealer.
Live
like,
your life,
asking
mate. Move on with your life.
questions,
There's
you know.
nothing to worry about. So, guys, who's winning the free rolls? What's the script? Who's doing well?
Yeah, what's
Haven't
going
heard
on?
a single little bit of noise in the chat. Who we got?
Who we got? We got Jay Lee.
Who we got? Yeah, who we got? Is anybody winning? What's going on? Ah, Jeffrey just busted. What a punter. How can you be out of the free roll within 30 minutes?
That's just standard for
Oh,
Jeffrey,
everyone's
right?
busting. What's going on?
Standard for Jeffrey.
Okay, I mean, that is an interesting follow name.
Go on, mate, you can go for that one. Yeah, go for it.
Thank you very much for the follow. Large cock and muscles.
Oh, there's an N in there. I'm just going to imagine what type of car you drive, and I'm going to go for the big Jeep with the massive tyres. And it usually, yeah, you know, like the
Oh, the compensation.
yeah, the
Ooh.
compensation. With
That's
a
true.
With a name like that.
That's true.
You know. What are those? What are them really big Jeeps called? Oh, I can't. My mind's just gone completely blank.
Are you referencing a Hummer?
That's the one, yeah. Hummer, hired up suspension, massive tyres. There we go, that's the type of car I'm going for. I'm just going to call him, let's go for just
Oh,
laugh.
here we go. Carpet Catcher. 226 left in the free roll. He's still in. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on, Quasi Rabbit, you
Let's
two. Let's
go.
get it shipped. So here we go. We are three-way in a limped pot. Alan with top pair. I like this check. Now, Siri may lead here. Typical that people, once it gets checked through, they have a queen. They want to protect their hand. You don't want to be leading with every queen X in your range here. But this would be a reasonable lead. Yeah, I think it's fine. Now, Alan, of course, is never going to fold. Question is, will he raise? Personally, I would just flat. He's gone for a small raise, makes it €9.
Fair enough.
Now, Wilson with just a gut shot should be folding, but we know that Wilson can be a bit wild.
Not going anywhere.
I don't know if I would go that far, but
€5 on whether he calls or folds. Yeah, he's calling.
I think you'll call. Thanks for that. Now, Siri, this is an optimistic call from her.
Yeah.
Like, what are we beating? We need both players to have a draw. Okay. Now, I predict this goes check, check, check. Now, Wilson could stab, but what do we rep? Like an 8 only. He knows he has to bet to win the pot. But seriously, like, he needs both of his opponents to have Jack 10, and he blocks it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
this should go check, 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 in theory. He might go for it, though. We can see the only way. Yeah, check, check, check.
Send it.
Alan taking it down with a pair of kings. So, guys, final stream of day 4. An incredible turn of events. We have 1 day left. Feels like only yesterday that we first sat down.
I know, man. I know.
Unbelievable, unbelievable stuff, guys. So, tomorrow we will have our final 2 streams. I will be playing in the 2-2 afternoon game. Managed to procure some euros on the break. Bribed, a certain young person. It wasn't you anyway. We all know you're bust, though.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
All right, I'll just take these back right here.
Sure, please do.
I really want to play the PLO game tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to being in the building with Geordie. That's a long message.
So Jeffrey punted it and is trying to give an excuse for why he's out.
Okay.
Pretty standard stuff.
And he just rinses me in the chat for
Pretty
the way I
standard
made my
stuff.
sixes.
Yes.
I know, right?
Tano is so much loving the game. 3 weeks ago.
2, 3.
So guys, I am going to quickly have a break. I will be back, and I'm going to send Jordan Allen into the booth for a little 10-15 minute
Do
stint.
it, man. Yeah. Can I
Right.
get a glass of water, please?
You can.
Thank you very
I will
much,
leave
buddy.
you in the capable hands of Mr. Henry.
Here we go. Here we go. Where is he?
I'm going to go and get him. Right, you watch this stuff.
I say in 1 second. It's going to be over in a second by then.
All right, guys. See you shortly.
What's up, Chatland? And just to jump back into the action, it looks like Wilson has opened from the cutoff with the 9-7 offsuit, and Tanauer has defended his straddle with 6-4 of spades. Currently has the best hand. This bet should get 3. Bets 15 into 22, and Wilson does fold the 9 high. How we get on, chat? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Cooper saying Tano is so much loving the game at the moment. 3 weeks ago he won 6k at the Estonian Champions main event. Went to play cash after there, stayed there for over 24 hours playing cash, up another 5k, and then finished his day with playing a €6 new players tournament. Can't get him away from the tables. Awesome stuff. So a casual 11k upswing for Tano, guys, who has bought in for €500. Currently down about €31, but early doors, yeah, anything can happen, as we've already seen. The closer it gets to the final hands of the stream, people seem to go crazy. We obviously saw John flicking €800 with pocket fives when there was a quadruple straddle in play, and he got called by the Queen 10 offsuit for a casual 1.2k pot on the earlier stream. Guys, let us know how you are getting on in the free roll. We've got the 2k free roll courtesy of Unibet. We have the €5,000 free roll courtesy of 32 Red. 2 packages up for grabs. So those packages, I will quickly fill you in on what they include. They include a €500 stay for the next festival, and also hotel and hospitality packages. Jordy,
What's up? How you
how's
doing?
it going, man? You alright? You well? How you
Having
getting
fun?
on? Chilling out? Yeah, it's been good, man. We saw John on the end of the last stream. He flicked in €800 with fives. There was a quadruple shadow in play, and he got called by Queen 10 off and Queen on the turn. So, but yeah, it's
So the flight I only run it once. Like, is there some way of going for like the trophy there or something?
Don't think so. No, I mean the current leader is on 998 bigs.
Yeah, that's
so
a lot.
it
I
would
guess.
have
Was
only
that
been
like 2K, like 2-2 or something? 1800 or something?
Yeah, exactly. So I personally think tomorrow's PLO game, the players that we've currently got lined up, there's going to be a big chance that someone beats that 998 bigs. I mean, as crazy as it sounds in a 2-2 game, but I honestly think we saw Franke in Bratislava. I think he won like 1.2k big blinds, like 1,200 big blinds.
Yeah, so it is possible
In a 2-2
Definitely is.
PLO game.
Especially when it's going to play big, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you're not going to get many people sitting with 200. A lot of people will be sitting out with 500, and
I mean, it depends a lot on the lineup, I guess.
Well, we know Franke's going to be in there, so he'll be flicking it in.
Oh, definitely.
So you're going to be joining me tomorrow when Andrew's in there. We'll be rinsing him in the chat.
I'll be here tomorrow. Probably unsurprisingly drunk again because Celtic versus Rangers tomorrow afternoon. I'll be.
What time's that start?
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, 2 o'clock here. Yeah, 12 o'clock back in the UK.
Oh, nice. So we'll be able to watch that and then.
Watch that and then come and watch some poker. So I'm either going to be in a really good mood or a really bad mood.
Who do you support, sorry?
I'm a Celtic fan,
You're
so
Celtic
I'm
fan.
in the league tomorrow playing against Rangers. So
Yeah. So if Celtic win, guys, it's going to be pissed
I'll
in
be
the chat.
I'll be in a good mood. I'll be everyone will be playing well, and then if you lose, everyone will be playing bad regardless.
Fair enough. And also, it's going to give me a chance to just like rinse Andrew a bit, you know, because he didn't like my play of the Sixers yesterday.
Well, I mean, listen, he's going to have to play perfect because. But the thing is, though, like, and as I say, he's a good self-critic, and if you give it out, you've got to take it.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. But he can rot in general. Cheers, bud.
Hi, Dark Angel, how you doing?
You had a lot of fans in the chat the other day when you first streamed. I know you.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you were a bit tipsy, but.
I mean, tipsy was probably an understatement. I mean, I was pretty drunk.
People were rooting for you. You've seen Wilson just like pulling some crazy plays, you know. And I personally don't like this play from Siri, but obviously Wilson does have quite a capped range. He does sniff out the bluff and Siri.
I mean, I came in mid-hand here, so I don't really see what's happened. But I mean, she has the 8. She has the 8 of diamonds. Like,
she bet flop, check turn, and then bet river. So it's pretty hard to be repping a king there. I guess she does check some kings back on the turn for a bit of pot control, maybe some like king 9, king 10 type hands. But it's like, what hands do you bet flop, check turn, and then bet river with?
oh, look, they're all doing a shot. This is my kind of table. Like,
Me and you are the only ones doing shots the other day.
I know. I'm gonna try my best. If an open seat comes up, I might dive up onto the table. Like,
I got a funny feeling there aren't going to be any seats open.
yeah, I don't think so either.
I
think that's
Alan's
wishful thinking on my part.
Yeah, I know Carolus will be staying the whole stream. Alan, Tanner,
Yeah, Wilson over there.
Wilson
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get one. It's all right. I can just say with you for a little bit and talk about it.
Yeah, no worries. So, how have you found the Cash Gift Festival so far? Have you been in a sober state at all?
I mean, yeah. When I wake up every day, I've been almost sober. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. Social wise, I mean, the games have been. I mean, not great, not terrible either. But I mean, like yesterday was a bit disappointing. Like in terms of like 5-10 game start.
Yeah, it's a tough lineup.
Yeah. I mean, it was 4 of us and 4 of us kind of like
battling against
you know,
it.
I mean, it would have been interesting if everyone stuck around, but then once I got to free-handed, they wanted to switch up and have a full table, so I get it. But so I was kind of looking forward to that game. So when it got to 2-2 and
We just
I don't know,
started
I
getting the shots
I
in
just
and
kind of
having a bit of
thought,
fun.
you know, let's drink. But I mean, I had a good time on the table. It was good fun. Wasn't the most action game in the world, but I mean, it was all right. I mean, the guys that sat in as well to make the two game were good fun.
And luckily for you, the stream crashed when you punted it off.
Yeah.
Didn't it? Hearts.
Yeah, I mean, on reflection of the hand, I still would probably play the
Yeah, I
hand
like
the same
it.
way.
I like it.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, so I mean, in a way, I'm glad that the stream crashed, but
It would have made it interesting for the viewers, man.
it would have been good if they got the slow roll as well, the net roll in the end. Sorry.
the flush.
Yeah.
Wow, Karma going to be in a world of pain here. This is what you get when you your 3-bet sizing is just so small. Cassia made it €12 to go pre-flop from under the gun plus from the ace 10 of spades. Carmen Ming clicked it to €22 and C-bets flop quite big as well. She bet about 31 into 44, I believe, and Cassia obviously flopping the world, and Carmen just emptying the clip here, betting 50 into 108.
Yeah.
I would like to see a flat call here from Cassia. She certainly does. And now, what is Carmen going to do with less than it's like 0.5 SPR on the river? Some people, I just feel like, she just sticks it in her eye.
Yeah.
Snap call. And,
I mean, sometimes you have to take the hint. Sometimes, it's a terrible flop for your hand. It's an even worse turn for your hand.
quite a quick call on the turn from Cassia on the flop and turn, really, and
Yeah.
snapped up on the river.
Yeah, sometimes you've just got to give up. I mean, sometimes it's annoying, like you start off with premium hands, but sometimes the board just doesn't cooperate, and you have to play accordingly.
Yeah, for sure. And 32 Red, Nick saying, I'm out for a beer or two. Nick, why aren't you in the free roll, mate? Win yourself your own package. Get that rake back. He's out for a beer. Have fun, kids. Hey, who are you calling kids, mate? All right? Just because you're old enough to be my dad. You know, come on. I look forward to seeing you in sunny beach, Nick, and hopefully we can catch up for a chat in the next couple of weeks or so. Enjoy your night out, buddy, and I'll see you tomorrow in the chat for sure.
Enjoy your beer or two. I need to learn how to just have a beer or two.
You need to follow suit. You need to watch me.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's advisable for anyone.
What, just having 3 or 4 drinks?
No, I'm joking. Yeah, there's the fun in that.
And putting John in the bin.
Putting John
In the bin in the PLO game. And he even goes to me, there was one spot where I bet river. I was out of position against him. He's like, why are you betting? You know I'm going to bluff river. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I also know that you know that I'm more on the passive side. You could easily check back. He's like, no, I'm going to bet river. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying when you start to know people as well, like in this sort of scenario where you get to know people off the table. It kind of gets starts becoming leveling more sometimes.
Sure.
Like he knows that you know that he knows that he thinks that you know.
I've watched over 100 hours of him playing.
But sometimes I think that can be a bad thing. Sometimes I think you start kind of double guessing and stuff. And I kind of leveled myself in a hand yesterday in the stream with Ed with 5-4 just because there was so many. I called him a third pair and I was no good. When I maybe it was fourth pair actually. It was pretty close. I just kind of leveled myself into thinking that he would bet his bluffs. Like it was maybe a bit ambitious for me.
And you put in a really tough spot with the pocket ace as well. Just to quickly jump back in, Cassia running really hot at the moment, flopping the nut flush, and now picks up pocket tens and flops middle set after calling the 3-bet from Tanner, who flops with 2 overs and an open-ended straight draw.
Yep.
€74 in the pot.
60.
What are you doing in this spot here when you have 3-bet? You continue. Goes on the large size here as well. I really don't like the raise here.
I'm definitely continuing on that board. Okay, now, so I don't like this because for a few reasons. Okay, I think that the stack size dictates a lot here.
Sure.
So she's check raised, then she's
got less than a
so
pot
he's bet
size,
16, 80 more, right? So it's almost a min click, but she's actually put in 140 out of a 380 stack.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just screams strength now, right? It's actually a weird spot because
Do you think that if
He
Tannel...
can peel here and he can fold a turn, but I mean,
he does fold it in.
just,
Wow.
Yeah, I mean...
And we could see Cassia go
I mean-
from 200 euros to 836 if she holds, and King on the river changes off. They are
yeah, they're
running
going to
it
run it
twice.
twice.
Queen. Ace. He does get it.
so-
So.
Right, so the thing here as well, if you know, like, here's where the running it twice thing comes into play. If
Straight.
you always run it twice or you always run it more than once, people can play their draws more aggressively because it puts, you have the full equity, you're putting pressure on your opponent, and if you get called, you do have the option of running it twice, so people tend to do that. Here, I just don't like it. I just think that the size of a 3-bet with this, in terms of stack size, just gives a hand away almost. I think I would have just preferred a call with the 10s there on the flop, and then on the turn, a lot of the time you're just going to get it in. But yeah, if I'm going to check raise there, probably tend to go a little bit bigger, and that might not have worked out. Like if she went a bit bigger with the 3-bet, maybe even a jam with this size. Like I need to like have a look at the stack sizes again.
For sure. Jeffrey's saying, Geordie, can we expect to see you at the Cash Game Festival in Bulgaria? You're going to be grinding out in the States?
Yeah, I'm going to be in America till the end of August, so unfortunately I'm going to miss the Sunny Beach stop. Unfortunately.
You're going to be battling out with the nits over there.
Yeah, I'm going to be. Yeah, I am one of the nits over there.
Are you?
Yeah, of course, man. I'm a massive nut. Yeah.
I somehow, I don't know. I don't believe you come across as.
No,
an aggressive
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna like. I mean, I've enjoyed my time here. I met some cool people. Like, seeing some of the live stream games I've not been involved in. Like, I would like to get involved in some of those games in the future. So I'm definitely going to come and check it out again at some point. But no, I won't be in Sunny Beach. No.
You just got put into like the toughest table.
Yeah, I mean,
out of all the streams so far.
I mean, as I said to you last night when we were talking, like I was enjoying it. That's a little wind up. When it was four-handed, we were playing 5-10. I mean, it wasn't an easy game at all. But like sometimes those games are good for you, and like you get put in tough spots, and it just gets your mind working. Like,
Sure.
So, as I said, I didn't mind playing in the game. Like, I mean, but yeah, it would have been a lot better if there was going to be.
A couple of soft spots.
Yeah,
to put it
it's
nicely.
always better. But again, I understand why they wanted to make it 2-2. And then once it went to 2-2, and I'd lost a couple of hundred in the 5-10.
Yeah.
I was almost
We
kind of
got
like,
the tequila
right,
shots
okay, yeah,
there,
I was
didn't
like,
we?
let's just. But the thing is, and I didn't even think I ordered a round of shots for the table, and
It was only me and you. That
yeah, it was
actually
only.
joined
I think you done one, and I think I.
I did too.
Oh, did you do two?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
too.
Well,
I still want the third one.
Okay, so we ordered 7 shots, and you done 2, so I'd done 5. Yeah, so.
Did 5.
Yeah.
Wow. And you see some heart there from Tannel after Wilson checking flop. He did go for the bet flop, bet turn with a 7 high. And who we got in the chat? Who we got?
So we'll see you in London then, Booze Project. Yep, I'll see you then, I guess.
Just imagine Frankie and Ian laughing together. Yeah, I know, Donna, tell me about it.
Frankie
Those
and
two
Ian.
in the same room laughing together would be just like.
Yeah, Frankie's laugh is something. It's something special.
It's I can't think of the bloody words. You know, like it affects you. You just like you automatically laugh.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just a funny laugh, and it's a genuine laugh as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
It's like people have these like
Exactly.
fake laughs. It
Yeah.
is a genuine laugh.
And he has 2. He has one that's like, I don't know how to put it. It's a bit higher pitched, and then you have one that's like a bit more boomy. But it is a genuine laugh, and yeah, he's a great guy to be around. He's always happy. And Wilson gonna see
Yeah,
being
so-
clicked it.
No, so Tano's made it 7.
He's made it 12.
He's 3-betted
Oh, he's
17.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's called out the small blind with ace-2 off. I'm
not a fan.
not a fan of this.
Understandably, yeah, I don't even like calling the initial.
I mean, she's flopped the nuts, bottom pair. Let's see how she plays this. I don't think that Tano's going to fold here. So Wilson,
Wilson,
That's
yeah,
the-
does continue.
I think once Cassia's called, I mean, she's called with ace 2 there, right? She's flopped a pair. I don't know what is she looking for.
Wow, that's an interesting turn card. This is the card that Wilson can continue barreling on for sure.
And he 100% will. I played with him in the game the other day. He definitely is going to keep betting here.
Best 100 by the looks of it.
And now this is a tough spot for Tano because, again, stack sizes come into play here, so he's bet 100 out of a 266 stack,
wow.
And he's going to give it up. Again, it's a perfect barrel card on the turn for him, and he's bet calling it off, like obviously. It puts hands. I mean, even if Tano has like 9s, 10s here, like he's put in a tough spot
for sure. Do you not think that if he has a hand stronger than 9s or 10s, that he's making his sizing a bit bigger pre-flop rather than just clicking it?
No, well it was
Wilson that clicked it. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about if Tano had a hand like an overpair as opposed to the 7s, like. But yeah, I mean, I don't really like the click in general. Like, I just don't get what the reasoning would be for him to do that. I don't like the size, and I think if you're going to raise, you make it a little bit bigger.
Sure. And yesterday, you know when you opened with Ace Jack?
Yes.
I had aces. I showed you the aces.
Yes.
So I'm interested to talk about like stack sizes coming into play. At the time, I think I only had about 240.
Yeah, you had like.
I made it like 50.
You made it 50.
Made it 50. Do you ever go bigger there? Like, I think I was in the big blind. I believe I was in the big blind.
It's probably opponent based. I mean, the thing is though.
Everyone in the chat was saying you should pill there, by the way, which I found really interesting.
Well, I don't disagree with that. I mean, I think a lot of the times I can't peel. Like, I don't think that was bad, but there was a spot where like I didn't think that you were going to get out of line much. So then I was thinking, okay, so if I peel here, right, I have ace jack off, right?
For sure.
What am I hoping to achieve here?
Yeah.
Like, your C bet is going to be somewhere between 50 and 90. Like, I actually don't have, with the stack sizes, we don't really have much play.
There's no room.
Because when you make it 50, I call, right, there's going to be 100, maybe 112, whatever the dead money is.
Like 2.1 SPR on the flop.
Yeah, so it's just going to be a really, really tricky hand for me to play. Against other players, I maybe have called, like, if you had more money behind, like, I'd maybe peel as well. It was just one of those situations where, like, I'm going to cut my losses and move on to the next hand. There's going to be better spots than me getting into a situation where I peel and then I don't even really know what I'm looking for. Like, if it comes a jack high, like, and you have kings, queens, like, and I'm going to stack off. Like, if it comes ace high and you have ace king, like, ace queen, like, I'm probably going to stack off. So I don't really know where I'm going to be in the hand, and I think that in terms of, it's all fine just to say, oh yes, it's only 35 more so you can peel. You've actually got to think about the future streets and think about how the hand's actually going to play. Like, it's going to be very hard for me to make the nuts there.
Just really jumping back into it, he really has been showing heart so far. He got the bluff through with a 7 high against Wilson, and now bets 25 on the flop, Siri calls, bets 50 on the turn. And 7's a really interesting river card actually now, because Tano might think that with the showdown value that he now has, pairing the 7s on the river, that his hand could be good. Really interesting that Siri check called flop, check called turn.
Now he's made the 7, he thinks that he might have the best hand, but he's going to get the bad news.
So do you jump in, Bud, whilst I jump out? Awesome stuff.
I'm hanging. Do you want me to move over? You can get your original seat back. Get in the boss's chair. Thank you. All that. What's going on?
Hello, boys and girls. Did you miss me?
Did you enjoy a little break?
Oh, it was wonderful. What a time to be alive. Did you miss me? How did we do?
Yep. I mean, we were actually just chatting about yesterday's game more than commenting on this game. To be honest, we were just going over some of the hands that was played out yesterday.
From your 5-10 that turned into a 2-2.
Yeah. He was asking about the hand where he had aces and I had ace jack, and he was saying that a lot of the feedback in the chat was about. Any chat just.
Oh well, standard. This is Jeffrey. He likes to rub me down. That's fine. Hey, listen, if you want to campaign for Geordie to be the new Cash Game Festival lead
listen,
that's
listen,
fine.
Andrew's feelings get hurt very easily, so you're going to have to take it easy on him. Like, you don't realise he puts on this facade, but he goes home and he cries, so, like, try and be a bit nicer to him.
I weep silently, curl into the fetal position, reflect, watch the stream back and think, why don't they love me? I
think they do
so
love you. The thing is, though, it's a lot of the time, like they say, people aren't truly your friends until they can take the piss out of you.
That, okay. Well, that basically means that Jeffrey's my closest friend in this universe.
BBFs?
Best friends forever. I know as I love him, really. Oh, and look at that for a troll. Henry's getting put into third place. Henry's in third.
Poor Henry.
There you're going to go. So, did we give some love? Sweet baby Jesus has followed.
So what's Mazza saying yesterday's analysis? What's wrong with my analysis about yesterday?
I know.
Two slow plays.
Classic Muzza. I'm not actually
What were the
too
slow
sure.
plays? What are the slow plays that you're referring to, Muzza?
Muzza, if you can give us a little bit of context, that would be nice. So, back into the action. We have a raise from Tannel under the gun 1 to €7. Very standard stuff. Now, Carmen under the gun 2. I don't hate this flat, but in early position, personally, myself, I like to be on the front foot. Would rather play this hand as a 3-bet. Tannel's been playing a lot of hands. I don't know if that has continued while I was on the break.
Yes, he has. He's been playing a lot of hands.
Now, with the backdoor nut flush draw, I like to see that.
Carmen's floating.
She's
here
gone,
with
Carmen.
She's
Jack of
planning
Hearts.
something.
Jack of Hearts, right, would be an interesting card.
I mean, it's interesting to, like, obviously we don't know what she's thinking, but it would be interesting to see what cards that she decides that she's going to, like,
Well,
float
tee
back
off on,
you know.
yeah. Well, we do have a deuce pair on the board now. If we're going to float the Jack 9 of diamonds and our hand does not improve with any additional equity, I would start firing. But, you know, a lot of the time here, you're going to have to bet turn and river. We will see. Tannel with the best ace high will be aware normally that, you know, players can float here with some of the Broadway combos.
It's a good check call from Tannel.
Yeah. Now, will Carmen tee off on the river? Well, now, the interesting thing is, does she go for value? I would in this spot.
I think she has to. I mean, that's for her hand that she's floating with.
Right. You know?
And she is, like, see how much she's
Good.
going for, yeah.
Good to see. You know, Tannel, if we think from a theoretical standpoint, let's just give Tannel a range of 10s through aces. It's going to barrel the turn, right? It's going to barrel the turn.
Okay, I would, yeah. Hold on. I think that she should have went bigger here. I think she gets called more if she goes bigger, because now it just looks a bit sus. He's kind
Looks like value.
Thinking, oh,
Yeah. Oh, and she's giving him the spiel. Huh? Tannel's very sticky. I would not be surprised to see him flicking.
just have a look at her. Like, this is not someone who's bluffing here. Look at those big eyes. She's not bluffing. She's not bluffing.
Geordie flicking in the big eye read. Which is rare, but
big
you know.
eyes as well.
Hey, Cleats Zivju, I can see that your question has been answered by Henry. That's Henry for you, you know. Even when he's on the rail,
And
he does
calls.
flick the call in.
And
He's like, what are you all about, Carmen? She sticks the tongue out at him.
Yeah.
She says, nah, I've got a 9.
Yeah.
Good bet from her, though.
Yeah, I think he knew something was up there on the river. I think he probably just called to see what was actually going on.
The old, I've got to see it.
Yeah,
Flicking the call. You know, sometimes, how do you feel in those spots where, like, a spot like that happens? Do you feel disrespected when you see them turn over Jack 9 of diamonds? You know, you've opened under the gun 1, you've c-bet on a 7-5 deuce, where she has really no backdoor equity other than a Jack of 9 or backdoor straight. Like, does it annoy you? Like, how do you? Because I know you play lots and lots of cash.
It doesn't annoy me. But the thing is, though, like, I mean, I think without knowing, like, what they're thinking, I mean, like, if you ask her, I'm sure that there's a valid reason for it. I'm sure that she's picked up on something, like, or it could be a case of, I know, for example, like, once you've started playing with people, like, you know that people in this situation, if she puts
Tannel
on the hand he has, ace, king, ace, queen, those kind of hands,
Yep.
and if he gives up on turns, like, if he check folds a lot of turns, if he's never betting the turn again, like,
Then
she
it
can
makes
float,
sense, right?
And then she
Yeah.
can take it down on the turn.
Sure.
Like, if she has that kind of read. So, I mean, in terms of hand selection, sometimes there could be other factors in terms of what hand she blocks, like all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
But in general, as a general rule, I think that hand selection in that spot is probably not.
I would agree. You know, maybe obviously in modern poker we have all of this newfound information flooding in about blockers, backdoors, all this stuff.
Yep.
But you know, sometimes in poker, like the purest form of poker, maybe she just thinks, you don't have it here. I've got position. I want to exploit my position, right? Obviously, in position there is huge. And like Jordy says, if Tano, is going to shut down on lots of turns, then by all means you can probably float with any two.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tano has woken up with a big hand in the straddle. We had 4 limps before this. This sizing's pretty big. You know, like we can see here, it's going to get 4 folds. I like going big because we don't want to go 5-way, but maybe this is a little big.
Yeah,
9x against 4 limpers.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. But the thing is, right, so when it has 4 limpers, okay, what tends to happen in limp pot says, for the first one calls,
Exactly.
and starts a chain reaction.
They all
so,
call.
in terms of going a little bit bigger, I don't mind it. But if you're going to do that with kings, you have to throw in some bluffs there as well.
Absolutely.
You know
So-
what it's like, it's a chain reaction.
It is,
And,
I mean-
and how many times have you heard this? How many times have you heard this? Oh, I have to know. I have the value. Like, so as soon as one person.
Oh, I had to call with my 9-4 off. Sorry for flopping tricks.
9-4, 2 flush draws, 2 straight draws. It's like,
Yeah,
has the whole board covered. Like,
absolutely.
yeah.
So, Mary Adrift, I'm still in the free roll. Oi, oi, which one? Which free roll, Mary? We need information.
Both,
Hopefully both. We would like some information, Mary. Can you give us an update? Are you in the 32 red free roll? Let us know. Oh, now, look, interesting hand combos.
Are you using this chat as your own personal dating?
Oh no, at Dark Angel he's talking. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, Dark Angel
Dark
is
Angel, come on. Get it quietly, Dark Angel.
Dark Angel is our fearless mod, though. You know, she says hello to everybody, makes everybody feel welcome.
Awesome.
We love Dark Angel.
Yeah.
Hey, Irish in Spain. I don't know. Are you single? What's the situation?
Are you asking?
Dark Angel, are you single? Maybe we can do a little bit of blind date love matching here at the Cash Game Festival.
Well, oh no, I was going to say surprise, surprise. That's a
Now
different
look
show
at
to
this.
analyze.
Let's just.
Yeah, let's go back to some
So,
poker.
very interesting. So we had an open from Carolus under the gun 1 with ace 10. Kashia electing to just call with ace king of diamonds. I think it's okay. Most players will play this as a 3-bet, but if the table is, you know, particularly squeeze heavy, wow, he's clicked it back. And now what's Kashia gonna do? Wow. Hey, you gotta hand this to Carolus. Most people here with ace 10 off, when they raise and get 2 calls, and then a squeeze, and then we still click it back. It looks strong, right?
It does look strong, but
She's gonna fold. Oh!
and this is probably going to get through.
It's gonna get through. Alan, you stepped out of line and ran into the buzzsaw that is Carolus. He has to fold. Already, right? When players talk, when they start talking like this, he's gonna fold.
He's not deep enough to even call there. Like, I mean,
Definitely not.
it's effective. It's 375 effective. Like he can't.
Hey, like Carolus maybe just picked up a live tell there, right? Maybe just decided, nah, he's just taking advantage on the button.
Possibly, but yeah, that could possibly be it. But also, see those hands. I
Look
don't
at Kashia digging for information. She's fuming.
I don't mind using those hands as a 4-bet. There, I mean, you've raised early, so you've raised on the gun, so your hand should be stronger in
Sure.
general.
Absolutely.
You have an ace blocker, you know, and if you figure someone is taking advantage of
I
the
like
opening hands, then you can-
Carolus's play. The one thing I don't love is that when the button makes it 48 and we make it 160, we only have about 200 behind. So if he puts it in, we're just priced in, right?
We're gonna have to call
off.
and that's the only thing is
Do you think he gets the same information by making it 125? Probably, right? An interesting one.
possibly.
Yeah.
Although I would say like min clicks, like people in position are more likely to just peel, even if it's a bad peel. Like people will just do it.
So Cleeds Zivju does ask, is that a fold? So he will be referencing
The ace king hand.
Kash's spot. And to be fair to her, when it goes under the gun 1 raise, we peel,
Yeah.
another peel, and the button makes it 4x, then the initial raiser still wants to click it back to half their stack.
Okay.
Honestly, I do believe that long term there, Ace King suited is going to do okay versus that range, but it's rarely going to be crushing two hands like we saw it was there.
I think it's dependent on. I'd be interested.
It is
to
player
see-
dependent.
Yeah, no, but I would be interested to see what her reasonings were to flat the open. I don't mind. Like a lot of the time, I will not if I'm in late position. But what will happen is she's under the gun too.
Sure.
There's going to be a lot of people after her who might like flicking a call behind, and she's going to be sandwiched in the pot.
Sure.
If you're a bit later, I don't mind just a call, like if you want to see a flop, whatever. But I think as a general play, I would just be 3-betting that hand.
Absolutely. I mean, myself
Like,
included. I do think that in this spot, if we flat, one
You've
reason.
got to remember that she's under-ripped her hand also.
Absolutely, and one reason I like the flat is that if we are at a table specifically that is squeeze heavy, flatting becomes way more attractive because
Yes.
if you know that the players behind are going to bump it up, try and take control of the pot, then all of a sudden, let's just say playing devil's advocate, it goes 12, 12, 12, 50, call. All of a sudden we have a perfect stack size
Yep.
to just go ahead and rip it in,
100%.
pick up 125 euros without showdown.
Yep.
But once Carolus makes it 160, I'm not going to go ahead and flame her and say it's a horrible fold or anything. you
No,
know?
I don't think it's
It's-
horrible.
yeah.
I think it's close.
It's actually a pretty tough spot where you,
I mean, it is, but and the thing is, like, she's in that spot because of the flat previous. And the thing is,
Sure.
if what you're saying is correct in terms of flatting seems more attractive because it's squeeze heavy, right? Then you have to up the value of the ace king there. Like,
Agreed.
If you have it, like, if that's your reasoning for doing it, like,
agreed.
You,
I mean-
I think that a lot of the time you're going to have to go with it there, unless she has some specific. kind of
Sure.
lead on-
I mean, I think the problem here is we're not so much concerned about the button range absolutely crushing us, but when
the under
Carolus,
the gun,
you know,
yeah.
when Carolus, let's just think about these spots where people squeeze, when the original opener then still back raises.
Yeah.
In general, Carolus's range there is supposed to be very, very snug.
Okay.
You know, he's supposed to have, you know, he's supposed to have ace queen suited plus.
Yep, exactly.
You know?
Yep,
And if
I-
you
I
run
get
that,
it.
you know, through all of your, you know, solvers and stuff like this, and through your betting software, let's just give him a range, Carolus, of ace queen suited plus, jacks plus.
Why don't we give him a range of ace 10 off plus? We've
Well,
seen he
exactly,
has it.
exactly. But maybe, you know, in a 2-2 game, perhaps Kasia doesn't expect to receive a squeeze on the button from 8-6 of diamonds,
Yeah.
and then a back raise to 160 with the ace 10 off.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this hand here.
Nothing to have. Oh, we do have a
no,
flop.
we have a flop, so I don't. The fold's not right here, people. This is a.
Yeah, she is involved. Now, if Siri is opening under the gun 2 and calling a 3-bet, don't like it in the slightest. Sorry, Siri. Much love for you, and I hope that music is you know, buzzing your soul through the roof. But, you know, to call a 3-bet with 9-7 off, but she's just donk led 50 and picked it up.
Nice play, I guess.
There's a lot. What? No, she did.
I'm not sure.
Really?
I'm not sure. I don't know what's.
Maybe the
25 it was.
maybe the graphics are wrong in this instance. You know what? If people in 2018 are calling 3-bets with 9-7 off and donk
More
leading,
shots. See, I
and-
definitely
here
want
we
to go
go.
on this table.
yeah, like if they're doing that and then donk leading for pot on a queen 10-4 with 9 high, then poker's too scary for me and I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, you officially retired if that's what's going on.
Is that what we're doing now? Peeling the 9 high and just potting it on the queen high,
Just look
loving it.
super strong.
Anyway, so guys, how we doing in the free roll? Mary Adrift, what happened? Did you get into a massive pot? Did you lose the chips? Who knows? Jim Lad says, Andy, give us a wave. Let's give him the Deli Alley.
Oh,
Deli Alley references. Now, Siri. Now, Wilson, got a lot of love for him. He likes to play a lot of pots, but
Alan.
Yep. Limping under the gun, queen 9 off, not a good play in the long term. Definitely going to be a losing play.
Yeah.
Route to Carmen on the button. I'd like to see a fold here as well. Everyone's splashing around, everyone's enjoying themselves. That's my way of saying horrible call, but I'm glad you're enjoying your shots.
I mean, you're not meant to say that. You're meant to.
Sure I am. I can say whatever I want. This is my house.
All right. I apologise. You're right. I'm just sitting here. You're right.
It's okay. So, Wilson, you know, I mean, once we limp, I guess we call. We are priced in. Queen AX would be fun. Very unlikely with the remaining cards. Interesting here. Now, no aces out there, so Siri is a 95% favourite to win this pot. Now, would you see bet? I would check. I think I'm on board with checking.
Check's fine.
It looks like everyone will check here. A 10 would be an interesting card.
Yeah, that's one of the probably the safest sum cards that you could have bought to see, to be honest.
Now, if Wilson doesn't lead, we're going to be relatively confident that Alan and Carmen would probably bet with hands like Ace Queen, Ace 10, Ace Jack. Ace King probably 3 bets pre. So Siri will probably bet here for value / protection. I expect this to go 25 or something like this.
23, I think.
And then fold. Makes sense.
Yeah, I think she just wins the pot here.
And we are the best analysts in the world.
Yeah, I think she has to bet this turn here. I mean,
Sure.
there's a lot of turn cards that she shouldn't bet, but 3 is definitely one she should.
Also for you guys in the chat, very important there for Siri that she has the Queen of Hearts. You know, makes the likelihood that her opponents can have all of the Queen X of Hearts combos, King Queen of Hearts, Queen 10 of Hearts, Queen 9 of Hearts,
All
Queen
those
Jack
kinda,
of Hearts.
all those kind of gut shot flush draws that
Exactly.
turned a lot of equity, like she
And
blocks
it
them.
actually makes you even more confident that you can bet here and then evaluate river if you get called. Anyway, that is us. So, big love, Felipe 232614 and Santon Hawes. Thank you for the follow, guys. We love you. So, probably around about an hour to go, maybe a little bit more. Then myself, Jordy, and Henry will be off to the Cash Game Festival Players Party.
That's basically what I came here for. No, it's not the poker. It's just to have a night out with the boys.
No one cares about the poker here, guys. We are here just for the busting the moves. In any case, yes, guys, anybody who has not been to a Cash Game Festival before, we pride ourselves on taking care of the players. When you go to these impersonal tours, not naming any names, like Poker Stars, for example. When you go to these,
You see, Paul for us the best shot.
I mean, I like mine. I like yours
I like
too.
yours as well.
Yeah.
I like yours as well. I don't know. I would probably vote for you. I don't know. Neither of us have ironed them, obviously, but it's okay.
We have ended up, guys, in an Airbnb with no iron. So, you know, we have spent our time using a ruler, painstakingly ironing out the creases in the shirt. I'm only joking, I've not got a ruler, obviously. Not had a ruler for many days. Anyway, now Carmen, I'm liking the way that Carmen's approaching this cash game.
She's keen to play. She's not messing around.
Well, it looks to us as if she is targeting Tannel. He's opening too many pots.
Okay, I'm not sure about the size of these 3 bets.
Yeah,
though.
we
Like,
should
I
go
mean,
bigger. We should go bigger.
Is this a limit game and I've just not been told about it? Is that what's happening?
I would like to see a size in the realm of 24 to 25, 3.5x in position. Seems good.
I would just like to know what the long-term plan is in the hand. Like,
The long-term plan is for it to come King 8-3, King 8-3,
yeah,
Rainbow.
Just a total set.
And
Just
get the
make the
stack.
best hand.
Yeah. But you know, I like the way Carmen is playing.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so if we're going to 3-bet here, we do have King High with backdoor hearts.
I mean, they both flop the nuts.
It's true.
They both flop the nuts.
They flop the backdoor nuts. Has he led for 2?
He's led for 2. And
Wow.
officially, I'm going to say now, Tano is ruffling
Look,
hard.
Carmen
Tano-
is, look, she's not having any of it. Look, are you ready? She says 25, baby.
Carmen's going to
Oh,
make
no,
it
look.
18
Up,
or
up.
something here. Like, she's definitely...
Tannel.
She's
Come
definitely
on,
raised.
Tannel,
And
play
I wonder
the
how much
game.
to make it 22, yeah. I mean, she has to raise. I mean, it is nonsense.
Huh? Sure. Do you want me to
Andrew has just yet some information about the bios for the players who were getting...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so...
Off stream there, guys, our French hunter, Mr. Maxime, telling me about the bios. That is his subtle way of saying, Andy, stop talking shit and give us some information on the players.
It's probably me. It's probably my fault.
Let's do it.
I have the talking rubbish is infectious.
Well, I don't have it. So Maxime, if you're not going to upload the info, then how can I give it? I don't see a Stefano at this table.
Oh
Do you?
yeah, he's in seat 3. He's a Italian businessman apparently.
That's him there with the blonde hair, listening to the music, enjoying his time.
No, I think that's the wrong one.
No, it's not. Sunday 29th. 2-2. Oh no, that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Sundays.
I'm a moron. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's all right. Andrew
here we go.
apologises, he's got that one wrong. Okay, I'll take you through this. Santano is now
Casino
open
girls.
to 20 with 10-6 of spades.
Everybody knows that I'm unable to work technology, so it's not that surprising.
Wilson's in the small blind here with ace jack off. I'd like to see a 3-bet here, and he does, I think. Yep, he's made it 45. Again, it's too small. It's far too small. He's out of position
Hey, I found it.
with ace jack off. You need to be going bigger there. Like
What was the open sizing?
25? And
Yeah.
the 3-bet is not
Way
even
too
20.
small. Got to make it like 85 to 90 in my opinion.
It's just really
Ooh.
bad. Like, and now.
Well,
okay,
you know, he does flop a double gut shot
has a
and
double gut
an
shot.
over and a backdoor flush draw.
he does, but Tano is ruffling about hard and he has a pair. So I don't think that this is going to be one on the flop for some reason.
Would you like to let the guys in the chat know what ruffling about hard means?
Oh, ruffling about hard. So
Yeah.
ruffling is just like a term that the group of friends that we have in the poker community is. It just refers to like having a good time, having a carry on, like having
Playing a
so,
very wide range of hands.
So
right?
ruffle in the text because rolling on the floor laughing. So if you're ruffling around, then you're out having a good time and you're laughing and just having fun.
Henry.
So if you're ruffling, then you're out having a good time. Henry's what's that? Oh, yes, but Garçon. Give me a vodka Red Bull. You want money?
Hang on.
Last time on TV table I played so bad.
Is that
Sorry
right?
guys, that was me sending one of my minions to do my bidding.
The head minion, Henry.
But yeah, so guys, if you're ruffling, it means that you're kind of, getting loose in whatever,
You're having a good time.
Having a good time.
You're laughing, you're giggling, you're...
Why is
just
Tannel
having a
open
good
at
time.
25? We have a straddle on there. He just decided to randomly
You know what,
make it 25.
I'm not sure. But
Interesting when someone 12x's that would still go for them in 3-bet with the ace
the
jack.
thing is, I just really hate the size of the 3-bet. It's really bad.
Yeah, we should go bigger. Sure. Now Tannel, look, he's clearly taking liberties now. Opening 10 euros under the gun 1 with the 10-3 off.
Tano is ruffling hard. Really hard.
Now I had told Jordy that the games here in Tallinn were very good.
Just not the games that I've been sitting in, unfortunately.
This seems like a good game to be in.
Yes,
Wilson's going to 3-bet 10-9 off. I love this table. Everyone's going for it.
The thing is, Wilson here, the thing is, he's probably
Making
going to
it
go
60,
bigger.
I think. Oh,
No,
look,
no,
the
he
fake
just calls.
3-bet.
He just calls.
Oh, Siri was praying for a 3-bet here. Okay, so
Siri's
let's
looking
talk.
very serious
Let's
here.
talk about
Oh.
sizings.
Okay.
I would like to see her make this somewhere in the realm of 45 to 55 euros.
Yeah, I think she's making it smaller.
Oh, there we go.
Hold on.
45.
45.
That's my girl.
I would probably go a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah,
45 to
that's fine.
55
Yeah.
seems good. Tannel is taking the Mickey, opening the 10-3 off.
I think Wilson. I mean, the thing is, Wilson now he was.
Oh, look,
I don't know if he was angling about putting a 3-bet in or whatever,
Sure.
but now he's kind of
But like knowing Wilson the way I do, he may peel here.
I mean, and yeah.
He does have
Yeah.
position. Obviously, if he had a suited 9-10, it would be playing a lot
He
better.
has 2 flush draws now, so I mean, is that not bad?
Absolutely.
A double flush draw. He's Wilson's just getting some TV time in here.
You think?
He's chopping away. He's asking a friend. This isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Like, you can't be asking a friend. I mean, Wilson could peel here. I just don't see how.
After he talks this amount of time, right? Feels like he's just
Feels like a fold. It just
Yeah.
feels like it. Yeah.
Hey, so guys, free roll updates. Mary, what's going on? Are you shipping it? Have you broken out the champagne and caviar? Are you off to Saint-Tropez? Did you hire a yacht?
Did you hire a yacht?
I need to know what's going on.
So what's first prize in the free roll?
So in the 32 red free roll, there are 2 1,500 euro packages for the Cash Game Festival.
Okay.
Flights, accommodation, buy-in at the table, You know, for a free roll, that's pretty sick
Yeah,
value,
it's
really.
pretty good. I mean, if you're not doing anything, like, you guys should be in that, definitely.
Sure. Thank you to our partner, 32 Red Poker, for putting that on for our loyal fan base. And also right now, if any of you guys can hear some yelling in the background, that is indeed Frankie.
It's not.
Oh no, it's Rickard.
Yeah, it's not Frank.
It's Rickard. Okay, Rickard Rolander, still a cash game festival stalwart.
And if you didn't get that, he won.
Guys, he may have won. Come on, Mary Adrift, still in with 134 left.
Good luck, Mary.
132 people
Room
left
for you.
to outdraw.
If you win the package, you want to take me with you?
Oh ho! Hey, we spoke about
Now I'm using it as my own.
we spoke about dating sites. There we go.
Thanks, Henry.
Cheers, buddy. So, guys, now we have a raise and hijack from Kasha with the Queen 9 suited. One of my.
on a call here with a 9-7 suited. I don't mind.
It's okay on the button. One of my guilty pleasures is Queen 9 suited.
And shoot.
Just a call, just a call.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's fine. Now, Tannel in the straddle. Is he squeezing? No. Just a call, okay. So, we're going to go 4-way to the flop, guys. 42 euros in the middle.
I feel like we're going to see Tano at the party later. I don't think that he's missing the party.
I think
the kind
so
of mood
too.
he's in, I
Yeah.
don't think he's missing the party.
Now, Amanda opens 10-3 off under the gun +2. He doesn't miss a part.
Yeah, he doesn't miss the party. Yeah.
So,
He's probably
Kasha.
still- He's already at the party.
So Kasha has flopped a gutter. So has Siri. A 10 would be an utter disaster if they're both still in the pot.
Yeah.
Tano with his own gut shot.
Yep.
As you can see, Yulia is actually 50% to win here, which you cannot know it with just
Yeah,
ace
and
high.
the thing is, although it's saying 50% to win, it's actually going to be really hard for her to win the pot.
Now, what do we think here? If it gets checked to you and you've peeled with 9-7 of diamonds, we should stab that flop, right?
100%.
I would.
You need to bet that flop.
Yep. We have backdoors, we have a draw to the second nuts. I would be betting flop with the intention of starting to, go for it.
Tano's probably going to win this
I like this bet, based on the weakness. What happened?
Oh, stuck
Ah.
to my shot. The sticky bit was stuck to the bottom of my shot. Sorry.
We talk about modern hand selections and,
is
stuff
this
like
a-
this.
Is this
Oh,
a
she's
raise?
Oh, Siri.
That's
Siri.
That's a pretty sick raise.
Let's give her a standing ovation
I mean,
for that one.
that is.
Love it. Now,
I like it, Siri. I like it.
Now, when we check
you can put
back,
that on
though-
your Instagram. That hand's very well played.
If we want to talk about credible reps, though, when she does this, we're repping a flush, right? Or we're repping a set of deuces, right?
I think that she's repping off the flush. Man. Like, I don't think you can check back.
And does she check back
See, the thing
all
is,
of her
though,
heart combos?
seeing a board like that with the flush draw out there and the connecting board, like it's very wet. I think if it's checked to you and you have a set there, I think that you should bet like almost
Me too.
always. So when she raises the turn there, she's repping a flush.
Or a set of deuces, right? They just turn the deuce.
Oh, sorry,
Turn
this
it-
on the
yeah.
turn. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry then. Yeah, okay.
I don't miss much, I know.
I do, obviously. I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
new to
lovely play though.
this. Yep, very good play.
But you know, the guys at the table,
Why has Mary laughed? Lol.
I just did
That
a
was me
move that made
serious?
me win a nice round.
That's all right. Well, why?
No, she's winning. That's from before.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Is she avoiding the question?
Oh, about the date. Yeah, she just
Yeah.
gave it a lol. Okay.
It doesn't have to be a date. We can just talk poker.
Hey, there you go. So Siri with some impressive move there, but you can see that the guys are adjusting to Tannel. They recognise he's playing too many hands. He's going to be over bluffing.
I mean, I think Stevie Wonder would be able to recognise he's playing too many hands.
Sure, absolutely. Stevie, he knows. So, and then look at Siri go. Playing very well, you know that. I'm enjoying it.
I am,
Carolus with the
yeah.
open under the gun. One,
You know
8-9 of spades plays really well as a 3-bet in position.
I don't think Tano is going to fold this.
You
hand.
don't?
No,
What's your prediction? Will he 4-bet? Will he peel or will he fold?
he's going to fold it.
I think he's good. I think he is good.
Yeah.
Oh, fair play to him.
I already know when he's
It's
just
too
put,
small,
When he
look.
just put the black in, it's already too small. Like so, 100
Way
would be
too small.
76 is way
We're gonna make it like
too small.
130 or something here, I think. Now we have to peel.
Essentially, I'm in quick, right?
We
like,
absolutely must
and,
peel
and
now.
it's the perfect hand to peel as
Yep.
well. Right, little does she know, and it's actually bad that he's chosen this hand to
For
do
sure.
that because she's dominated.
Oh, she's done the side. She's gonna fold. You can't do the
you
side.
can't fold, sorry, don't let us down.
If she sighs and
Quick game
jams
so
here,
far.
then I'm gonna propose marriage. I think.
I think if she 5-bets here, I think I might beat you too.
Now, she is getting priced in, guys. 42 euros to win 128. Siri, first,
You know what? I mean,
first theoretical misstep.
I think that's probably the worst of the three options that she could have done there. to be
Sure.
honest. But if you know he has King 9, then peel him with 8-9 is obviously not good. But against his range, you have the perfect hand to peel, especially when he's made it so small. People are letting guys come in. Like, I mean, it's insane.
So, Martlak saying raising uncapped ranges, though, not a good idea. Hey, we're talking about the 9-7 hand, I believe. So, you know, I'm with you, but sometimes in poker we talk about all this range, yada, yada, yada. There are certain cash games that you can be playing in where you can play a very exploit-based strategy.
Yes.
So if you find an opponent that's just bluffing too much, you know, opening too much, in my opinion, it's okay to, you know, not be so rigid and think, oh, I don't have a heart here, for example,
100%.
to block a flush.
Yes.
Sometimes you can get a little bit out of line. It may be theoretically incorrect, but in the moment, it can be technically a good play.
Yes.
in
And
my
it all
opinion.
depends. And it all depends on how wide the opponent's been opening, how often they've been opening, and also where you are on the table in terms of who's to act behind you. Because you don't want to be caught in a spot where, if there's good players to act after you, like you don't want to be caught in a spot where you make that move and then you get caught with your trousers down because the other good player knows like what's going on.
Definitely. I mean, I can remember, you know, when I first started playing poker, and poker was
Can
more.
you remember that far back?
I know, it was a long, long time ago, guys. But you know, I remember when poker was in those days, it was instinct-based game. You didn't have all this math and blockers and ranges and cap ranges and floats and all this. It was very much a case of play the player.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, look at this nonsense, by the way, from Tannel. Yeah, I mean,
Carmen's
Carmen has just pulled. She has just done. You are full of it.
Nice one, Carmen.
We had a limp from Wilson. Tannel limp completes in the small. Carmen squeezes, and Tannel elects to use this hand as a re-raise. He never has a good hand here, ever. Carmen's playing really well here. The ladies are sticking it to the guys.
How much to drink has Tano had? Is this like just
He's just ruffling.
He's
He's
just
on it.
ruffling so hard, like
He is at it.
yeah. Nice play, Carmen. Good
I mean,
pot.
I'm all for making plays like this, but nobody ever limps a small blind here with a real hand after a limp in front.
And the thing is, if you
Never.
are if you are doing that, like you like need to know
The big blind's
the
raising
big blinds raising
100%.
like almost all the time. Like you can't, like you just can't. Like it's just terrible. But I mean, 10 out of 10 for effort.
Heart, yeah.
Heart, yeah, I guess. So, 10 out of 10, definitely 10 out of 10 for ruffling.
In terms of like hand selection and believability to actually limp the small here after an early position limp from Wilson, who's playing lots of hands, not a chance the small blind doesn't bump out a pre there with a premium hand. So Carmen correctly, should I
And
say,
then if you notice as well, like
works out and jams.
he made it 52, so in that situation he actually made it bigger. Like he actually made it.
How much did Carmen make it over the limp? 12?
Uh,
15?
I can't remember exactly, but
Yeah.
then he's went 52, so that was actually like better sizing, but just not a good spot to do it.
Sure.
Like
So-
not even close to a good spot to do it.
Yeah, I'm with you. So Prince Yendor has followed. Thank you so much.
Oh, are they playing the 7 douche game?
I'm
Or
not
is Wilson
sure.
just rough
Loves
now
the
as
game.
well? I mean, Wilson does.
Look at
does love
Tano.
the game.
Tano just wants to play, right? Look at this.
Tano, like I think Tano's just like going to decide I'm going to play every pot.
He may be going for the TV trophy, which is also possible, where you win the most big blinds.
Yeah, but surely you want to play good if you want to win. Is that not the whole point?
Hey, sometimes it doesn't matter, right? I don't know. Wilson electing to go for the raise fold. Interesting times. So, guys, final stream of the night here on Cash Game Festival Day 4. It's gone fast. We have the final day tomorrow. Incredible how quickly it's gone. So, guys, we will be here for around about another hour, maybe a little bit less. Stay with us until the end. Do the usual. Check out our pages on Facebook and Twitter, Cash Game Festival. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share. Please share us on your social media. Let everybody know how much you're enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying it, which I hope you are. And yeah, we love you guys. You are why we do this job. We want the people to enjoy the cash game atmosphere and enjoy themselves watching.
Yep, definitely. So I've just I just picked up on a live read that I didn't know before.
What was the live read?
Not a live read. The 1 seat and the 6 seat are a couple. Either that or they've just got really friendly
Oh,
at the game. But yeah, I don't know if that makes a difference.
is there a little bit of love?
They don't. They literally just walk by, hold hand in hand. Like,
And this?
Well, I mean, I guess it would be like a. I guess they were on a regular. 100%.
Maybe you can get in the game now.
Why? Well,
If
go and
there's
say
a
there's
free
some
seat,
check
yeah.
the poke. No, they walk back. To
Ah,
But I don't know if that changes the dynamic of the game at all.
is
like,
it what the? Can you
What?
tell us the two you mean?
the 1 seat and the 6 seat? So Carolus.
Yeah.
And I'm terrible with names.
Carmen?
In general, so the 6 seat. I think.
Well, I can't see the 6 seat currently.
Yeah. Well, neither can I. I don't know her name. Do we have a list? Do we have a list of the players?
We do. Julia.
Yeah, Julia. Yeah, so Julia there on the 6 seat
Okay.
with the lovely red lipstick and
What a gentleman Jordy is always.
what?
You.
No, I mean, she looks nice. She's dressed very well. So her and the 1 seat are together.
Hey, so guys, anybody who has not been to a Cash Game Festival, tonight, the Saturday night, historically, we always host a players' party. And I can tell you from experience, it is a lot of fun. We always rent out a club. You know, there's drinks, socialising, lots and lots of fun. Good opportunity for players to step away from the felt, which they've been grinding through the week.
Yep.
Have some drinks, a little bit of a dance. I know Jordy's busting out the robot later, I'm pretty
no,
sure.
not the robot. I'm more smooth than the robot.
Are you?
Yeah,
What kind of smooth moves are we dealing with?
I mean, I just go with it. Like, I mean, I'm not as stiff as the robot. Like, I'm just a smooth mover.
Okay.
I'm like a Milky Way Chris
Do you
Brown.
do this one?
I'm like a Milky Way Chris
What's
Brown.
that one called again?
I don't know.
The-
The drowning. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
that
I
one.
don't know.
The snorkel.
It's not.
It's something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Look at this. Everybody's getting out of line now, by the way.
Andy, can you tell us more about the party last November?
No. The answer would be no,
Can you
actually.
tell me more about the party?
Yes,
last
I can
November?
tell you later.
Okay. No
All right.
problem. Yes, I'm going to get the inside
Hey,
scoop.
Carpet Catcher, loving the stream as always, Andy. Thank you, buddy. We are glad you're enjoying. Now, look, Carol is getting out of line. I don't absolutely hate the hand selection. Suited King is not the worst hand in the world to 3-bet. Good check back, though. Recognises he's not going to get C-bet through here too often.
Nana's going to bet and she's going to get
It's
it.
going to be the end of the pot.
Yeah.
Now, unless Carolus wants to really put on the cape, you know, if he thinks his opponent has 10 jack of clubs or something.
On these kind of boards,
I
there's
know.
nothing he can do here. And
Yeah.
the thing is, what people like, I think a big mistake that people make is something's it's all right. Like, he's obviously bluffing pre-flop there when he's 3-betting king does.
Sure.
Like, depending on the board texture, it is all right to give up. Like, you don't
Absolutely.
have to win the pot.
Yes, indeed. Definitely a mistake that amateur players can make is to, you know, get married to the fact, oh, I've re-raised, so now I have to bet.
So
I
they
have to
add
bet.
me on Facebook so I can confirm the correct that, but okay, I will do
No,
it.
it's not going to happen, Jeffrey. Look at him, classic, look. Loving the stream as always, Jordy. He's always trolling me, Jeffrey.
Why? He might not be trolling. He might just
He's
like me.
trolling.
He might just like me doing the stream. Why is that so hard to believe? Maybe they like some drunk guy slurring and stuff. Like maybe that's what they're. Maybe that's what.
Mate,
they're tuning
today
in
you're
for.
on form today. I'm like the other
give
day.
me- give me-
the other
give-
day.
yeah, give me an
The
hour,
other day
give me
was a
an
little
hour.
bit suspect. Not gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
it's all right. Yeah, but I'm going to be on tomorrow with Henry, so that should be fun.
Yeah, guys, Henry and Jordy will commentate on me tomorrow. I'm going to play in the 2-2 stream, guys, 6 p.m. Estonian time. So I'm going to run the same promotion as last time because I love you all and I want to give you a sweat. Whoever guesses the closest to my profit or loss on the 2-2 stream, I will pay you €50 out of my own pocket.
Winnings or losses, like you could.
Yeah, winnings or losses.
And losses shouldn't be coming into your mind. You should be.
Oh, what a gentleman.
Right, we have a little bit of action here. Tano's open
Now,
to 15.
Tano ain't folding.
No, and
Now,
Carolus is
Wilson, the wild card, he does get away from it.
And Wilson hates holding the S7 there, you can tell.
Now, Carolus has been 3-betting a lot, and Tano has been opening a lot. So you could legitimately argue that Tano could 4-bet here. I'm not saying that he will.
I think the likelihood of Tano folding is like
Oh, 0.
0.0001%.
But whether he flats or whether he 4-bets is the issue, I feel.
Yeah. I even think that.
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised to see him put it in.
I don't know if he's going to put it in, but I think he's just going to call. I think he's going to call.
We did see a 7 get folded
Yeah.
by Wilson.
Okay, right. I was going to say it might get sticky on a lot of boards. This
Sure.
might not be a board he's going to get sticky on.
I mean, it is Tannel. I like this check back from Carolus. Definitely a fan of it.
Okay, to be honest, I prefer a bet purely because he
Can
has
you give us your reasoning?
Okay, having a 10 of spades in his hand here is massive. So he has 2 10s, so he blocks all the Jack 10 straight draws, and the 10 of spades blocks a lot of the flush draws that could be check raised.
That's true.
So I think betting on the flop, and then you can reevaluate the turn.
But when we bet, what are we looking to get value from?
So you're looking to get
A
value
9,
from
a
8,
3,
9,
because Tannel's been going.
sevens that's not going to fold. Maybe even a hand like King 10, like
Now,
King Jack.
This is going to go bet call, right? Sorry to cut you off.
That's all right.
I mean, there's like zero chance that,
Oh yeah,
that Carolus
yeah,
folds.
yeah. The thing is, the reason I don't mind this check. I'm not saying that it's like it's a bad check back.
Sure.
And forth. I'm just saying I would prefer a bet purely because he has the blockers to the straight draws and the flush draws.
And I can't
Not
really massively argue with
But
that.
now, once he's checked back and the way it's played on the turn,
I mean, it's a fist bump call.
he's doing that so that he can call off.
Yeah.
Bluff. The
So he
thing
can
is,
bluff
as
catch
well,
from Tannel.
and also probably it's probably due to with the player as well because he knows Tannel's been messing around. Tannel may be more likely to bluff, so he's just decided to turn his hand at a bluff catcher because he doesn't have top bill.
Yep. Hey, Jeffrey, yes, I do. I mean, I do like Scottish commentators. Neil, Ludo, Geordie, and the other guy from Caskian
Hey, listen,
Festival. All great.
I'm in company with the elite, like so I can tell the boys that
I think it might be time to block Jeffrey.
Why?
I don't know.
He's talking sense.
He's annoying me.
Why?
I love him, really. I'm only kidding. Jeffrey likes to troll me. It's our thing. It's the way we show each other love.
Thing
It's
is,
good.
like if you can't dish it out, like
Obviously, I love it. So, Plasmatic X, thank you for the follow, my friend.
okay. So Carlos is opened again, Jack 10, and
Right,
Wilson
now
is
here
on,
we go.
Wilson's on the button now with queens, and I think he's went to 26.
I like that sizing.
See, that's a better size.
That's perfect. 3 and a bit in position.
And again, if you're out of position, you need to go a bit bigger.
I don't see Carolus folding here against Wilson. It looks to me as if Carolus thinks that he's going to have an edge against Wilson post.
He's folding.
No, he is folding. Okay. Maybe Wilson
nice.
hasn't really been 3-betting, actually.
Yeah, the thing is, a lot of the time as well, like so, action players, or as it's called, a lot of the time when they start being aggressive, like they usually have it.
Sure. Mark Lack, check back all day long the 10s. Hey, I would check. Also,
I mean, that's fine.
It's-
I
you
just
know-
think having the two blockers to the Jack 10 straight draw and the 10 of spades, which blocks out a lot of the hands that would have like flush draws and gut shots that would be check raised in the flop. I think that you can bet there and then you can reevaluate the turn.
like, this is why we love poker. You know, the difference of opinion is always there.
Listen, I've been wrong countless times, and I don't mind being wrong again.
I mean, one of the things there, though, right? If we block these draws,
Yep.
then when we see bet, what are we looking to get value from? Because obviously we value town ourselves against a queen. So
Yeah.
we're essentially going for protection then against ace jack or something like this.
Yeah,
King
I mean, the thing
jack.
is, when you check back though, you are releasing equity against hands that like.
Just 2 random overs,
Yeah.
king
Well,
jack.
I mean, yeah, they could have ace jack, they could have king jack, which has a gut.
true.
Like, although
Very
you have
true.
the blockers to the gutter, like, you know,
Excuse me.
in general.
Oh my goodness,
hold on.
guys.
Right.
And an incredible turn of events,
We're gonna
something
have
you
so-
very, very rarely see. We have 4 pocket pairs.
Oh my! And Thanos folded king 10 of spades. That's like the best hand he's seen.
It probably is. Now, what is going to happen here? So it's gone raised from Siri on the button. We've had call, and then Yulia has squeezed with kings. If you look at her stack, actually, she only has 143. So this should be fairly trivial fold for Siri.
It should be not a trivial fold. It should be a fold.
Not trivial as in an insta fold.
So non-trivial. Trivial would mean that you're questioning him.
No, trivial
Trivia.
means easy. Trivial.
Trivial.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Tri-
not trivial.
What?
You know what trivial means?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Easy.
Ask the chat who's right, me or Andy.
Me. It's definitely me. Like, if something's a trivial fold, then it's really easy to fold it.
It's not trivial. It's just a fold.
What do you mean it's just
It's
a
not
fold?
trivial. Like it's just a fold.
You're done. Let's get Henry back in the booth.
I'm sacked now. I'm sacked. I'm sacked. Sorry. Yeah.
Look at the respect from Alan.
The thing is, Alan's saying life, but If Julia,
Good fold.
if Julia has a little bit more on her stack size there, then
Yeah.
it may become an issue. But
What do you think to her shoving there because of it's going to look super strong if we put a third of her stack in?
I think
You
that,
know?
I think that when right, I
Actually, don't hate that.
Okay, in cash games, I don't have a lot of experience playing like that shot, to be honest, because I would always top up and try to have some chips on the table, right? So
Yep.
when she has less than 100 bigs there, shoving. I mean, at the end of the day, once she's made it 50, like she's advertised that she's
committed.
in the hand.
Absolutely.
Like, you don't have room to play people.
Agreed.
So you can make it look a bit more bluffy by shoving.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't be against shoving there at all.
I think if we're gonna 3-bet in this specific spot with our stack size, I would go smaller. Even though I don't like that, you know, it's kind of one of these weird spots. Because like if we jam, we're jamming 70 bigs.
Yeah.
You know, which is a lot, obviously.
The way the game's been going though, like I mean, I don't.
Yeah, people might just flick it in, right? Now Alan going for the ISO with the Queen 7 of Hearts. Was there a lag, Dark Angel? We have a lag?
Lag?
I don't know. Saying it was-
That's just the way that we speak. Sorry, guys.
Look at Tannel. He's min-click 3-bet. I mean, you gotta love it for the action. I hate the sizing, but you know, still. Clear peel for Alan with this to this sizing.
Alan's chatting away, giving away that he doesn't have that strong
Much of a hand,
just
yeah.
flicking in. So I think
Queen high for analysis.
Tannel's going to win this a lot of the time.
I mean, Tannel, what are you doing, Tannel?
Tannel, come on.
I mean, I don't absolutely hate it, but you have to lead now. If you're gonna check flop, then you must lead now. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Bet's 25. Alan's gonna just release.
I mean, Alan basically was just giving you 12 there, unless he decides to do something.
Go on, Alan!
So,
Oh, he's flowing! Now, we're loving this, guys. Now, Alan has a plan.
What?
Alan has a plan. He's floating.
Yep. He must have a plan. Maybe he thinks his queen high is good.
Ambitious. Queen River.
I'm not sure I'm a fan.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of this.
No, I'm not. I'm not a fan of it. Oh. Oh,
just
he
went check,
did,
check.
maybe he did think it was good.
Yeah,
then.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. He knows that Tannel's going pretty ballistic. Wow.
These guys are awful.
Carmen's licking her lips here. Carmen's loving it. And you know what, guys? I backed the boys before the game. Carmen and
Oh,
Siri.
really?
Carmen and Siri have been by far the most technically proficient.
You know
at this
what? I
table.
would have
By far.
Looking at the lineup, I've only played. I've played with Wilson and Alan. They're the only two guys I've played with.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, in games like this, when it gets, I don't know how to say this without sounding mean. When it can get a bit boring, like if the game, like, I mean, for example, like Wilson, like he likes to play.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, he likes to play a lot of hands.
yeah,
Yep.
and he seems like the kind of guy who would want to go for the jugular as well and try and get the trophy.
Yep.
I think I would have backed the girls because just in terms of how they are, just looking at them, right, earphone in from City, like she looks like she's here to play. The Carmen in C8 like looks good. She's got the patch on, so immediately I think that she must know at least something, at least where to find the
Oh,
patches.
here we go. Oh. Sorry to interrupt.
That's all right. I'm
This
talking
could be
nonsense anyway.
could be action. So we have an open from Siri and a 3-bet to 32 from Alan. Again, I would like a slightly bigger sizing from Alan. I don't absolutely hate it, but you know. Now, will Siri 4-bet call it off?
They're chatting to each other here, which I find interesting. It'd
I
be
know.
interesting to see what the thing is.
Oh, the earphone came out.
The earphone came out, which means that she means business now.
I would 4-bet here, personally.
I think you have to.
Just calling. You know what? To be fair, we are over 200 bigs deep. If you 4-bet and get shoved on, oh, absolute disaster for Alan here. Guys, this could be the
Alan-
biggest part of the night.
Alan should lose a lot of money here. Now, City has the way she's played her hand. She has to call.
I think so too.
Just because, like,
It's hard to have a bluff, right, when you raise. You know?
you just have to call.
Yeah. If you think about Siri's range, guys, if she has a hand like Ace-10 suited or
Sorry,
something,
please don't.
we're just
please
going to
don't-
call.
Please don't raise here.
She has.
Yeah.
I don't see him folding yet, though. Like, luckily for Siri, Alan has the one combo here that it's gonna be tough to fold.
Yep.
I understand that Siri. We are talking theory that Siri doesn't have many bluffs. Still not that easy here. Now Siri should bet. Like, how many 3x? How many 3x does Alan have? Like, close to 0. This is so weird. And he's betting 100. I mean, Alan deciding to protect against a flush draw is the only thing I can imagine. And he's fuming.
Snap code.
Oh my goodness. Running it once or twice, they're discussing. Alan, you got to think about it, brother.
Alan has
Had a disaster.
Yeah, he's had a brain fart here. I think he's not even thought about. He's not thought about it.
He like tilt called it off there, right? It was like a steaming tilt. Ah.
Yeah, I am.
Wow. Well, there you go. Siri's going to win a 430 big blind pot, guys, which is chunks.
And there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
The thing is, right, what's happened here, like, the reason that we're talking about the raise on the flop, because a lot of the time, like, Alan basically has, like, one of, like, the top hands that he can have for his range there, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of the time he's not going to have ace queen there, and when you raise there,
He's just going to fold in.
he's going to
right?
fold out all
Yeah.
of his hands there. All of his hands there.
All of his 3-bet bluffs that were there pre.
But the thing is, Alan, there's not,
I mean, it's kind of a cooler, but I don't even think there's any need for Alan to bet the turn, to be honest.
I think, like,
and if we're
he's
gonna,
got-
we
he's
can
got
bet
a-
really small and check back
He's
river.
got to get out of jail free card as well on the turn when she checks, because when she raises the flop and gets called, she should be betting that turn. I mean, I know that the turn brings her straight, but it's a 3-bet pot.
Absolutely.
There's not going to be a lot of threes in the combos.
No.
Like, so you can comfortably, like,
I mean,
consider their bet. But when it's checked to Alan,
Ooh.
Alan should be checked.
Look at this, cash it with the aces. And also, you know, Alan can bet small, maybe on the turn, to protect against a flush draw.
He can also...
Like, bet small and check back river would be
he
fine.
Can, yes, because then, I mean...
Oh, she's limping the aces. Maybe because this table's so ballistic. Sorry, we will discuss that in a sec.
I think that she's correctly recognised.
Hey,
Alan.
look!
She's correctly recognised. Alan's on sale.
Kasha. Oh, look at this. Does she get another re-raise?
Okay.
Oh my good. Oh, Kasha, you're absolutely crushing here. You know what? Fair play. Recognizing that, as you say, the table is tilted.
The only problem with this
The only
is,
problem when you re-raise now, right? Oh, and it's too big.
Yeah, the only problem with this is everyone's going to fold.
She made it 100.
Yeah, it's because he's 3-bet to 50.
Oh
she's
yeah,
actually
okay.
entitled to-
Tano 3-betting with the 4 high.
The only problem with this is, right, and
Would you peel ever? What do you think? Peel and get it in on flops? Oh.
and that's the problem with limp raising these hands.
It's very obvious what your hand is,
It's
right?
extremely obvious, like, and you're kind of like taking away your ability to stack someone.
Sure.
Like, you are, like, you're going to win what's in the box. A lot of time, these guys are just going to give up.
Plus, Kasha's been very tight, right? Very patient.
Exactly.
Seems very implausible that she will limp. And it
Whereas-
goes raise 3-bet and then she will 4-bet after limping.
Yeah, whereas, for
without
example,
a premium.
for example, if she opens to 10, 12, or whatever the raise was, it might go call 3-bet,
Yeah.
and then she can now 4-bet, or it could go call, and then she has the best hand pre-flop, and
Sure.
she gets to go in and play multiple streets with these guys.
And there's a decent amount, of run-outs where she can get a full double.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Raptor with the follow. Thank you, my friend. Guys, the follows have been flooding in the entire week. We appreciate you. Thank you for the love to the Cash Game Festival. And we hope to see you with us always this week in Tallinn and in the future. So, guys, down to maybe the last 30, 40 minutes of the stream.
Should we get the young pup back in?
We can get the young pup in.
If he wants to come back in, what's up?
Oh, he's just chilling. Look at him.
He's
All
chilling.
right, then.
He's like a bug.
All right then. So Carmen on the button, very easy to open on the button with an ace. A defend from Kasha, I like it. Oh, interesting. We have top pair for Kasha and the gut shot for Carmen. Now Kasha's going to lead, which is pretty non-standard.
I don't hate it either, though.
It's going massive though. She's
No,
betting twice.
she's not.
Okay, just
Yeah, she's
12.
just got a little bit excited.
Look at the face on Carmen.
I think Carmen has to peel here.
Now there's a lot of live reads here though. People are just
Yeah.
like, you can't
Carmen,
grimace and then flat.
Carmen, you can't be that frustrated.
Yeah.
Like, I like Kasha. She's her poker face is pretty good here.
If anybody looks at that, if you look at the grimace flat, No one's that good an actor, you know, to do that.
I think Kasha.
Kasha, she's gonna beg.
I think that she should check this.
Again, look at this face. You have to be a really good actor to make that face and then raise. We will see. Irish and Spain, we will be starting, as always, 6 p.m. Estonian time.
4 p.m. UK time.
Here we go. Now, if she raises here, it's very implausible. I think she's gonna.
She is?
Yeah. Now, Kasha, look at your opponent. Don't insta-fold. Look at. This is where it's important to look at your opponent. Instantly, she's thinking, "Oh no, that king's bigger than my 10."
She's going to fold, and it's about like.
Hey, Jordy, you got the love heart.
Oh, you're welcome.
When's the date happening, Dark Angel?
Kasha looks like she's going to fold.
And gotta look at your opponent.
You hate to see it. Like, I mean,
and like, how many King X does Carmen really have? Okay, she has some Ace King and King Queen floats,
like,
right?
Yeah, but
she has some flop sets that elected to slow play. She has some combos of King 10, but when you bet the flop, she looked like she had bitten into an onion.
Yep. Also, like, why are you betting the turn there? Like, what are you hoping for? Like, you've led the flop, got the calls, right?
Sure.
If you're gonna bet fold on the king because the king is there, like because you could have one of these kings, why not check? Why not take a check there? Yeah, I'm not.
What a life.
Yeah, what a life.
Okay, guys, back into the action. So, Siri, you know what? I gotta say, Siri has been very impressive in my opinion. She played
Alan,
very, very well.
Alan, you need to make.
All right then. 28, please. 28 would be my size in here. 26. That's good. That's good.
You need to act more
Oh,
on tilt.
he didn't call. He didn't call.
He can't. No, that must be wrong.
No.
Alan.
Maybe to induce this.
Right, okay, maybe. But
Now, if it was to induce this, then he's a boss.
But just in general, like, he's visible. He was visible on tilt with the hand before. Like, he should be bumping that hand.
You know what though? If you know that Tannel's going to 3-bet like range, then I kind of like this.
I didn't realise we were playing on multiple like levels here. But the thing is, Tannel has been raising a lot.
he's squeezing
but
constantly.
The thing is, he's been squeezing, but he's also been folding a lot of the re-raises.
Sure.
Like, you have a premium hand, like you should be wanting to try and play through the streets
I
and
would
try and get a
3-bet.
double up.
I would 3-bet too.
If you're playing poker just to take down $30 when you're playing these games, when you have aces, ace king, why are we playing?
Oh, no, but not even that. I mean, we can still click back here and Tannel can continue.
He's just shoved. I mean, this is.
Oh, you can't shove.
Alan, that's really bad.
Don't like that. Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying flat so that we can jam, obviously. But we might be able to make it like 85 there and get Tannel spewed.
Pretty bad. The thing is, though, like, if he wants to make out like he's tilting, he has to, like, oh, yeah, okay.
Sure. Listen, I hear you. I hear where you are coming from.
Oh,
What is going on here? They're saying that I'm being kinky. No, I'm not.
That's later.
Hey! Oh dear, what a time to be alive, guys. We love you in the chat. I love that you join us in our jokes, and Jape's always good. Now, Julisha with the 6 deuce of spades.
What's her name?
Julia. It is Julia. I like to elongate my vowels when I'm in Eastern Europe. Tunnel with the 5s.
Tunnel with the 5.
Now makes it 15, which is more than reasonable in this game. Kasha on the button. She's coming out. She's coming out of the cave.
I mean, on the button, that's a great hand.
I think it's the worst. Yeah. I think feeling's okay.
Also here with the suited ace.
Now Alan's going to call.
The suited ace on the button. I like a call here with the suited ace, but an off-suited ace, 3 here, ace rag is a candidate for a 3-bet. The reason that I like the flat on the button when it's suited over the non-suited is because you can stack off against small.
Oh, she's going to get in trouble.
Yeah,
She's going to get in trouble. Now, Tannel, don't c-bet this. See, now this is getting out of line too much. Like you can't just c-bet at will here.
Tannel, this is beyond bad, son.
Multi-way pot.
Yeah,
you have
I mean,
under pair on
yeah.
the most coordinated.
If he turns a 5 here, it would be disgusting. Turn is a 4. I mean, you aren't allowed to just see bet will here into 2 players who have a lot of the hands that you have. You know what, interestingly, this lead I don't mind at all.
I don't mind either.
We get to protect our 2 pair, now cash it in a tough spot.
Yeah,
Wow.
good fold, Cash, a good fold.
Now, how much of that do you think, with the utmost respect to Kasha, we've seen she doesn't want to get involved in inflated pots, how much of that is, oh, it's 100, and how much of that is, I know I'm beat?
Well, I don't know.
What do you think?
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
What do you think as analysis?
Looking at it, I mean, I'd like to say that she realizes that once he's overcalled the flop and then led, he has a strong hand. Like, he doesn't have like a 9-10 there. He has
Now,
some sort of mid
to
hand.
tie in with what you're saying, which is pretty cool for discussion for us and the people in the chat. Now, Martlak says, what bluffs do you have when you lead like this? Now, the cool thing here is, okay, when we discuss pure poker theory, you need to balance turn leads here. You need to have some bluffs.
Yes.
Right? Because if you only ever have value, then obviously people can just fold at will, and that makes a lot of sense. But now let's just say,
Let's think about size.
I have one for you here. I have a combo for you here. So, 10-8 of clubs for Alan. Calls the flop with the double gut shot, turns a flush draw to go along with his gut shot, elects to decide I'm going to lead turn and put max pressure on river against like an ace-x.
Yeah.
Maybe a hand like 9-10 of clubs could for sure bluff here.
Yep.
Jack-9 of clubs that decides to call flop. You know, Tannel's going pretty ballistic with his c-bets. I'm not, like, that's borderline.
Yeah.
But obviously in these spots you want to be balanced.
But
and
when he says balance there, like, you don't want to just...
it doesn't really matter in this game.
You don't want to be reverse floating and then have air here and then leading out into 2 people. Like, so the bluffs,
for sure.
The bluffs are going to have some sort of equity on the turn.
That. Martlak, that. What he just said. But that is completely true. And, you know, not to be disrespectful, some of the play at this table has been very non-standard. So perhaps it doesn't matter so much. That's what we were getting at earlier, that when people say, oh, we don't have a blocker, we don't have a backdoor. There was the hand where someone had 6-7 off and they just led the turn. It was Tannel actually, and then Siri raised with the 7-9 of diamonds on the Jack-8, 4 deuce, 3 hearts.
Yep.
And neither of those plays is standard in modern poker. But at this particular table, I believe that exploit-based poker is more important than theoretical.
I mean, for example, the way that hand that we're going back to, if Tano, the way he's been playing, if he flopped a flush draw, he's going to be betting the flop, okay? So what happens is he checks, flush gets here on the turn, now he leads. Now, if you're actually thinking about it, like, well, Tano's most likely going to bet a flush draw here, so I can now raise. I'm more credible to have a flush than him, and he's going to fold out.
Bet 50 on C3.
Or you could just raise.
Yeah, but this is one of those important things in poker. I mean, like I was saying to you, when I used to first start playing poker, there was no real theory as such. It was exploit. You trusted your instincts. You played your opponent.
That was back in the 90s.
It was back in the early 1940s, guys, when we first started playing. But it's true though, you know, people get too hung up, in my personal opinion, on, oh no, you can't do that here, poker doesn't allow you to do that. I disagree with that vehemently, to be perfectly honest.
The thing is, the information that people talk about when having cards in their hand to block and do all this stuff with, that is a piece of information that you can use, because poker is a game of misinformation. Of
course.
You have to take everything into account. Stack sizes, players' mood, again, what combos of hands that you have, like what position are they raising from, like what's the sizing of the bet. You have to make the best informed decision from all the information. You can't just look at one specific piece of information and then just go with that. Like, you have to try and make the best decision using all the information available to you.
Absolutely. But, you know, that is just something that I do believe in. You know, you see...
And every situation is different.
And also in poker, you know what it's like. Everybody has an opinion. You know, some people will say, this cash game player is absolutely terrible. Some will say, this tournament player, what a joke. He's won X million. dollars,
Yeah,
etc.
and he'll take all this information off of like one hand or maybe an hour session
Right.
that they played with them.
And you know, just because players play differently than what you're supposed to play like in the modern game, I know guys who will play mid to, you know, the low to mid-range tournaments, and they just crush.
Yep.
Because they just exploit. They're not interested in saying, oh, I have Jack of Hearts in my hand here, so this is a bluff.
Yeah.
You know? Whereas at the higher stakes, so the real wheels turning smart regs, that's more important.
Yes.
That's just an
I
opinion
agree
from
with
me.
you.
Whereas this table is pretty crazy, there's a lot of stuff going on. Anyway. So let's pick up the action. We had an open from Kasia to 20 with the ace-king. She's been pretty snug in general. We picked up a call from Alan on the button with 7-5 of spades. Pretty thin against, you know, not an aggressive player. Kasia hasn't played many pots.
Kasia C-bet here, man.
I mean, Alan's taking it to the streets, gonna peel the gut shot, and he
Yes,
just
there.
pings it.
Oh,
Is she barreling? Wow. Now, don't raise, Alan. I mean, raising here would be atrocious.
The thing is, actually, because of the opponent,
That's true, but
raising here might not be the worst.
I still think, yeah.
Purely because, like, Kasia's been pretty snug and I'm expecting her to have, like, a hand here, okay? I'm expecting her to have
I'm with
some
you.
sort of pair, some sort of top pair over pair hand.
You know what? You're right. I'm with you.
And here, for example, right?
There's some scare cards, right?
Say she
you can roll
has
off.
ace jack,
Yeah.
queens, these kind of hands, even like tens or nines. On this river card, the way the board runs out, she has a chance to get away from it.
You're right.
But the way she's been playing, like if you raise the turn and she has an overpair,
Sure.
there's a good chance that he gets it.
Like, obviously, she never ever folds like a set, but you're right. If she has queens through aces and the river is this, like, say the river's a deuce of hearts,
Yes.
she could, like, scare check river
Yes.
and decide not to go 3 streets.
As it turns out, he's played it well because she has ace king and
Yeah.
the call, and it's given her a chance to battle off.
Yep.
But Kasia is smartly deduced that she's not going to get it through. And the thing is, Kasia should be aware that Alan is on tilt, or maybe not tilt, like because of how it tilts,
Yeah.
but he has been losing. So, and the thing is,
He's on a good run recently, but you're right.
Yeah.
He had that big hand against Siri.
yeah, if people have been losing like certain hands, like they're not so forthcoming and giving up hands that they maybe usually should or would.
Sure. I am with you. So, guys, the last 30 minutes, we're having fun. We hope you guys are having fun. We are having a few drinks in preparation for the Cash Game Festival Players Party.
This is pre-drinks and chatting about play.
good, right?
It's a good life.
Yeah. Life is good, guys. Cannot complain. Hey, Jane Andy with the follow. Thank you so much. So, guys, we have around about 20 minutes left, I believe, maybe 20 or 30 minutes to go. So, yeah, stick with us. Please do. We have very much enjoyed your company.
Okay, so Wilson's raised to 20 here.
Everyone's sizings have gone up, right? Do we have a straddle every hand now?
I'm not sure. I think Sadie was thinking about a 3-bet there. I'd like to think she was. She'd sank forward.
What did she have?
She has ace-4 suited.
Yeah. I like it as a hand select. Maybe the sizing from Wilson
But again,
discouraged her.
like
Now, an €18 call here from Carmen. Pretty thin. Maybe she thinks she has a post-flop edge. Oh! Was it ace-4 of spades that she thought about? Ooh.
the thing is, Carmen. I mean, Carmen's called with the 10-4 suited out of position here. I'm not sure that anyone convinced me like of a reason why she should be doing this.
Why she should?
Why she should be peeling with us hand. I think.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's a snap fold for me. It's checked through somehow. Interesting. Now, Carmen should probably bluff here if we're going to call.
No, you should just call and then check it down and lose the pot. No, that's the best way to play it.
Just going to check it down. Interesting. Hey, Irish in Spain, I will be in Malta, my friend. Are you playing the Unibet Open? If you are, find me. Come and say hello when I'm there with a mountain of chips in front of me on day one. I will be there.
I'm going to drink dry the first bar I see. Oh, is this how you've got the? Is someone,
Malta.
No, has someone got a drinking challenge with you? Is this was
No,
someone
I think he's
challenge
just
you?
saying that he's going for a massive raffle in Malta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Malta's beautiful. You'll enjoy yourself.
Yeah, Mark, like I'm with you, taking 10 high at showdown like a boss. Not a fan of that.
Tell him not to try and nick anyone's. Okay. I don't know if
Dark
they're
Angel,
referring to you.
shots fired. Guys, have you ever thought about the players on the final table wearing mics? I have thought about it. I could actually listen into them here. Can you guys not hear?
I'm glad yesterday that you weren't able to hear me because I was talking a lot of nonsense. Give us a
Guys,
rundown.
I'm finished with the commentary. Jordy, will
I'll
take
take
you through.
over then.
I'm just going to listen.
It's alright. He's actually got now 46 on that. He's listening to some S
Good
Club
fun,
7.
listen. Have a
He's
listen.
listening to some S Club 7.
Quite good.
She's made it 12.
Oh, Tannel. We are sweating with Tannel, guys.
It's mainly only the dealer that you can hear.
You think?
Yeah, it's the dealer that's mic'd up. It's not the.
Ah.
So I mean, yesterday on the live stream, you would have me chatting up the dealers because I was
Naturally.
in the 8 seat.
Standard.
next to him, so yeah, that would. You would have heard that yesterday. if you
Look
were
at
watching.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey just knows in advance. Andy is listening to the dealer's mic. What a boss. What a boss. So, guys, three-way to the flop. Alan with bottom pair. Kasha, she limp called from under the gun.
22.
He's going to lead, 22 euros.
What?
Now, Carmen,
Huh?
look at this, though.
What? He said something about. I didn't really hear him. He said okay or something.
Now, interesting. This is interesting. You can take it off.
Yeah, I can't really. Honestly, I know I was joking there, but I can't really hear you. In this
Yeah.
song.
So, Carmen leads 22 euros after squeezing. I don't like the hand selection from Carmen with the King 8. Maybe getting a bit tired at this point. She's played very well, but this is dicey. Leads 22. We get a call from Kasha and a call from Alan.
She can't say she's played well when she just seen the 10-4 hand.
I
She's
can.
letting herself
I
down
can.
on
It's
her
only one
hands.
hand.
Yeah, I mean.
Now,
come
Kasha,
on.
top two, mandatory to lead here. She does. Pretty easy lead. I kind of like this sizing, you know. You can keep a 6x in. Yeah, I mean, this is going to get through. Unless Carmen has a blow up, this will get through.
It's getting through.
Hey, Tony Sex 777 has followed. Thank you very much. Now, Jordy, as you're the guest com, Henry. I'm going to tag Henry in. I really need to say this.
Me too.
Right, well, 5 minutes, guys. Stick with Jordy. Henry's going to join the booth.
Right,
I
come
will
on,
be
Henry,
back
let's
very
come in.
shortly.
Right, come on. Right, let's pick this up from here. So,
Has he gone for a drink break?
no, he's gone for a toilet break.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
So his
Way back.
5 minutes is normally like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so-
you know what he's like. Once he gets chatting to someone, he'll be going back.
See Maxime hovering near the table as well, so it's probably about like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
or
probably
so.
probably another 20-25 minutes, guys. I think. Yeah, he's hovering around there.
How you been getting on? Is Wilson like hit and run and just like locked up or something?
No, I mean the thing is, though, it's been fairly active. Like I'm terrible with the names now, unless they're up on the stream. I don't know. Alan is he kind of blew up in a pot against City, and
The ace queen.
yeah, didn't really think about the hand too much. Juliana or Julie's the 6 seat. Yeah, she's been playing pretty snug. Carmen is kind of. I don't know if she's had a rush of blood to the head the last couple of hands, but she played with the 10-4, and like if you're going to do that, like you kind of have to try and like make an attempt to win the pot.
For sure.
Like, didn't do anything.
So she just took the 10 high to showdown, thinking it was good.
I mean, I don't know if they think it was good. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on. Tano he's quieting down, but he's still ruffling a little bit. I think maybe he's like focusing more on drinking than actually playing.
He was getting out of the line earlier on like 3 bet.
I mean, I think he was just enjoying being at the table and just having 2 cards in front of him.
Yeah,
You know.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Next time.
So Siri currently like bossing it by the looks of it, like about 800 euros or so. And my iPhone just thinks I said "Hey Siri." I didn't actually mean "Hey Siri." I meant
Not you, City.
Yeah, not you, Siri. Come on.
That's pretty funny.
Who have you been really impressed with so far?
I've actually been impressed with Siri, to be honest. I would say out of anyone, I think that she's probably played the best. I thought Carmen was playing really well, but the last couple of hands, she's
Ruffling a little bit.
She's made a questionable plays. I think Carolus actually is probably played.
Seat 2, raise 7.
Yeah, Carolus and City, I would say. So seat 1 and seat 4.
Seat 3, Paul.
Okay, so it's a blind on blind battle here, Kasha and Wilson.
Wow.
Okay, so we both have pairs here.
Kasha has 2 pairs.
Kasha has 2 pairs, yeah. So, yeah, you're right about that. I think Wilson's going to bet here. Right, I'm not sure. So Kasha's, yeah. See, the thing is, so she's raised pre-flop, and now she's decided to check the flop. I'd definitely be continuing here when you flop to a pair. You want to try and build a pot now because of a situation like this. A card comes, and it's a scare card, and now she's betting out.
Doesn't make any sense, really.
I think Wilson's going to be able to fold his hand pretty easily here. Okay, I'd just say that as he reaches for chips.
I mean, he has been pretty sticky, like every table that we've seen.
And that's the thing is, right? He has been pretty sticky. So why are you checking there? Like you should be betting that. You should be betting that flop for sure, especially when you're the aggressor.
Wow.
And now stinking rubber card comes, and she should just check fold now, I guess.
Seat 3, 2.
He's gonna I don't know if I like how either of them played this hand, to be honest. I'm not saying that this is a bet on the river from Wilson, but I mean, when you called it something like what are you hoping to see, I would have probably went for some pretty thin value here on the river, purely because of how Cash has been playing. Like she's been playing pretty stark and not scared, but snub would be the more appropriate way to describe it.
Fair enough. And yeah, Siri just bossed it. I think she's in for 200, so she's up about 650 euros so far.
I don't know if she's listening to some like local strategy on her earphones there. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, she's been playing well.
Could be listening to some podcast or something like that. You never
Maybe
know.
she's listening to us. Probably not. Probably not.
I hope not. I hope not. And Julia's been playing the best, and then Carolis or whoever is at seat 1, Martlak thinking Julia and Carolis have been playing the best.
Okay, so Julia's been playing the best. I mean, to be honest, she's not played bad. I'm not saying that, but she's not really played. Like, if that makes sense, she's the only hand that I've seen her since I've been here has played is she's at Kings.
Seat 1, raise 12.
So I mean, if you call folding a lot playing the best, then okay.
Julia in seat 7.
Yeah.
She's hardly played a hand.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, and the thing is, it's not that it's bad. Like, but I mean, like, and that could just be. I'm not saying who's the best players at the table or whatever, but in terms of the hands that have been going on and people getting involved, like, and actually playing, and you can actually see them playing multiple streets and stuff.
Yeah.
I would say that Siri and Carolus have impressed me more. And that's fine if you're not getting the hands, then you're not getting the hands. You can't really do anything.
Exactly. So
But yeah, so I mean, I don't. So far, all the hands played, which I've not seen her having playable cards. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but the thing is, I can't say that I'm impressed because she's not playing. You understand?
Yeah, Jeffrey, I don't know what
But
you mean.
I don't disagree with what you're saying. It's fair enough.
It's tough, like over such a short hand sample, you know, to actually say, yeah, this person was the best. The last stream that we had with Estonian Jesus, he literally played like pitch perfect.
Yeah, I was talking to the bar. I played with him the other day. I think he has some sort of like Instagram or Twitter stream or whatever, and we had a little fun with the GoPro and we were drinking those wines, those blue wines.
Yeah.
But he seemed pretty good.
Well, him and Espen and one other guy that I can't remember the name of are doing a challenge, 1 year, 1 million.
Yeah.
You heard about that?
No, I've not heard.
So basically, at the beginning of the year, they set themselves a challenge to, through cryptocurrencies and poker, make $1 million over the course of the year. So they've been doing weekly vlogs every week or so. And yeah, so they're investing in crypto and playing poker.
Nice. Okay.
Had a bit of a rough start. I think they're down 70 on crypto, but up 110k on poker. So
Let's not
about crypto.
Yeah, not even talk about. Let's not talk about people's.
We know Jeffrey loves talking about crypto. That's for sure. And yeah, I mean, have not seen her having playable cards. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. You don't necessarily need cards always to make the correct plays, but
Yeah.
can't slate her. cannot stay
No,
up. For sure.
absolutely not. The thing is though, like, so you look at this, the aggression
Aggression
frequency.
frequency.
So you can just see here from the percentages that your percentages should be somewhere between like 25 to like 35, somewhere in that vicinity.
Yeah.
And when it's 8%, I mean, it's not a massive sample size, but I mean, I don't know how like someone can say, oh, she's played the best because she's.
No, I agree.
And
I
that's fine.
certainly
Like,
agree.
listen, if it's a small sample size, and if you don't have cards, you don't have cards. But yeah.
Mary Drift still in the free roll. I don't understand what I'm doing so
Go
good
on,
this
Mary.
time. Go on, Mary. Ship it.
Just bet.
Ship it.
Just get it in.
C1, raise 12.
I really want one of the people like that's tuned in consistently over the past few festivals to just ship the package.
Oh yeah,
It'd be so great to just have one of the viewers, just turn up and say, hey, this is my name in the chat. I've been trolling you for like the last 3 festivals. I won the package.
Here I am
and
now.
I'm here,
Yeah, and you can get them on. Like, and if you win the package, like they might have you on as a guest commentator because I'm here. They have anyone on, so. Right. Okay. So open here by Carolus.
From one of plus 1 to 12, I don't mind it.
Right. So Series 3-bit with the S9. I actually like the 3-bit.
You don't like the sizing though?
I don't mind the sizing. You're in position.
Is Julia flattered
I don't
here?
mind it. Yeah, Julia's flattered.
Julia's flattered off 180 euro stack.
Yeah, I would. I think if I was Julia here, I would probably fold back it in. Because you're going to be out of position. The only thing I would say is there might be a dynamic here because like they're a couple and I don't know what's maybe going to happen here. Like maybe she thinks that Carlos is stronger than he is or something.
For sure.
Yeah, so now she's playing a multi pot with ace king out of position. Let's see how the flop goes. Okay, right, so the thing is, when you flat here, our stack, so it's 96 pot, you have 147.
So 1.5 SPR.
What is your play here? Like,
Who we got?
Who we got? We got Jay Lee.
Okay, so let's check back here.
Wow.
And
Well, you could always just turn
There
the
you
nuts,
go.
Yeah,
you could do
always
that,
just
that's
turn them. I think she has to still check here again after checking flop, right?
yeah, I think that she definitely has to check. And it's a good
nice.
check from her.
Great check.
Carlos is going to check, and I think Siri probably has to stab at this, but no, she doesn't. And I think this is going to get checked round again. Well, it should get checked round again. Julia should just be check calling now, just the way she's played the hand.
Looks like she is reaching for chips, and please don't bet 7 into 96. There we
She
go.
won. Yeah, this is just going to go bad football. I think if she checks the turn, I think she should check the river again. She's not going to get called. I'm not saying that anyone would have bluffed, but I think that in that situation when it's been checked round on the turn,
Wow, Siri coming up with the what? Okay. I don't even know. I'm not even going to try and guess what she's going to do here. Check flop, check turn, and now
stuck it in.
when
okay.
yeah.
This is not going to look like you. Julia, like this, congratulations, you've made more money than you should have with the hands played.
Yeah, she
well
does
done.
cool. Yeah, she calls it off. And how much money is in the pot there? Because it was 3-bet. Should be slightly more than that. Is that Franke sitting down at the table? No, it's not. She does call it off, and she is now up to 390 euros. She's been nursing the short stack for a long time.
Yeah,
Finally picks up a hand, and yeah, great stuff for her. She gets a nice tiny little profit of 213 euros.
I like the check on the turn when she's made the nuts because you have to try and let one of the other people take the lead.
For sure. What do you think of Siri's river jam there?
It's very ambitious, and it's hard for her to rep anything. She's not really.
Apart from Ace Jack.
Sorry?
Who's got the microphone for the whole event?
I don't know. No.
No idea. What do you mean microphone? For the table?
Happy birthday.
The thing I don't know. Ask someone that
That guy there
works
is
here.
seat eight.
Sorry, someone looking for
Some
karaoke.
else, yeah, some.
Yeah, sorry, what was
I
happening?
don't
There? Was
know.
the poker going on?
Someone looking for a microphone, apparently. The camera, what the hell? Just go. What is he on about? The ruffler from.
He wants to sing happy birthday to someone. I admire his enthusiasm. Right, Andrew, you want to come back in here?
1 minute.
Oh, okay.
1 minute.
See, these guys don't even want to do their jobs.
I want him to jump back in here. I love tuning into you two. You guys just have banter all the time.
Well, we have banter too, do we not? No.
Yeah, I know that, but it's just like your accents, you know, they match each other's, and it is funny. And 25 left in the Unibet free roll. It looks like Mary just still going for it. Let's go.
Go on, Mary.
Go on, Mary. Shit that money.
Me and you, partying it up.
Oh man, that was Franco's business partner from the esports business. Yes, we know Jeffrey.
Okay, Tano's I don't know, I mean Tano's obviously messed around, but Ricardo just sat in.
So Tano's just put 50p into himself and it's piped up again.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm presuming he's played with Ricardo before, and I kind of know that he can be opening very wide.
Was there a straddle in play?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, there is. Well, it looks like there is a straddle. I think he straddled round to 8. Rickard's made it 32. And he's getting put in the bin. Wilson tanking with King 7.
Yeah, I think Wilson just wants the TV time again.
Yeah, he does
mean,
like it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he likes to tank forward. Knowing Rickard, I don't think that he's likes folding this, but I think he will fold.
Looks like he's getting advice there from a third party.
I think he's going to fold, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he peeled, but I think he's probably just going to fold.
I don't think he obviously hasn't seen what Tano's been up to all night.
I think he's asking how he's been playing. Oh, yep, he's going.
Wow.
Go, yep.
Wow.
Okay.
And we've got €300 in the pot already. Rickard's got 220 behind.
Action Rickard is in the building, and I think he's just happy to be sitting about with the women, I think.
Yeah, for sure. He's here for the show. Oh my god.
And
Teach me.
that is a good flop.
Just teach me how to do that. I think that's like as good as flops go.
The only thing is he's not going to get paid, which is
Well, it
unfortunate.
depends what Tano does. Tano's leading, right? We'll just check. And yeah, Rickard just puts him in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not. I mean,
Fair play.
yeah, I mean,
Just call a massive 3-bet with 8-7 offsuit, flop the nuts, and
good at
make €177 in the first hand you sit down at. Fair enough. Easy game.
I think he's saying that. Oh, here we go. I think Siri's getting the credit for the call. I think he asked her what.
Probably asked her what should I do. She's just like, yeah, flick it in, mate. Flick it in.
Listen, you've got to admire the hustle. You've got to admire the hustle. You have to. All right.
Alive? He's out.
You're back out. Okay, hold on. Right, jump back in for a second. So I need to go. I need to go.
Oh,
I need to go-
Mary, you've busted.
Oh, unlucky, Mary.
You out, are you?
Don't let me ask for advice from a professional player.
GG, Mary. Sorry to see you go. Disappointing times. Where did you finish, Mary? How did you finish up?
Top 25 or so, I believe. That's a run.
That is a run.
Run and a half.
I'll get into that first. So, guys, last 10-15 minutes, even actually, of the stream. Guys, we only have one more day left. Can you believe it? Let's give some love for the follows. Toy6777, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Look at Rickard, right in there and amongst it. He loves the game, doesn't he? We love Rickard. So we're sweating with Rickard here. We've gone call, squeeze. Oh, he shows the 7. Classic Rickard. Look at that pile of chips.
9 days. Oh my god.
What's he got?
He's got 9 days.
Oh, he's in for the action. Look at that. Look at that.
He's only here for 10 minutes.
Siri and Yulia licking their lips, thinking, "Can we get the wages?" Love it.
Who we got? We got Ricard. Who we got? That's brilliant.
Oh, Mary, 23rd. What a
Wow.
run!
What a run.
What a run!
GG.
Unlucky, Mary. Well played, though.
GG.
Hey, you made it to the top 1% of players. Great effort, Mary. Well done. Unlucky.
Decent.
So, Siri, You know what? Siri, Carmen have been impressive in my eyes. Siri, in my opinion, has been the best player at the table.
We just saw a massive punt.
I did back the men to win this
It's alright, mate.
battle of the sexes.
You owe me more money. It's alright. Don't worry. I'm just paying the book.
That's fine. It's all
Paying the
good.
book.
It's all good.
Siri just absolutely punted on the river with
Oh.
ace 9, yeah. Against Julia, who I believe is
But she had
in
blockers, right? She had the blockers against the Broadway straight.
Yeah, so Carolus opened to 12.
Yep.
She clicked it with the ace 9 offsuit on the button to 30.
Okay.
Julia flatted on the button,
ace king?
in the big blind, with ace king.
Wow.
Carolus flatted. Flop came queen 10 X.
Everyone checks. I
Everyone
guess.
checks, turns to jack, checks round again.
I kind of like that though.
And
From
then
Yulia.
rivers a jack. Julia bets 50 into 96. And she just puts her in the bin.
She jammed.
Jams all in.
Oh no, we don't rep enough to jam here.
Julia tank.
Now Rickard, as much as he's definitely opening it, look, check
Yeah,
him
if
out.
he's
Rickard
raising
might be my
like this.
favourite. Look, Jordy, look at the way he's stacking his chips there. Have you seen that?
Would you call that stacking your chips?
Yeah, I would. He's gone for
Oh, Julia getting the wages.
he's
here
gone
as well.
he's gone for the Andy Warhol method of stacking chips, which is
Look at this, look at this, look at
oh, he's giving her the chat.
Little does he know
Wow.
that she's got the
Now,
rockets.
Yulia, focus. I'd like to see a bet size around about 55 here.
A little bit of flirting going on there.
Oh, she's giving him the Ushka look. 50, yeah, that's good.
Great stuff.
Oh, Rickard. Little does Rickard know, the Venus flytrap has been activated.
And he's not going anywhere.
Look at this. Oh. Put a pretty lady on Rickard's left, and he's instantly peeling with the ace 3. What a disaster. Look. Oh, no. All right, so unless it's... Oh, look, and he's still flirting. What a boss.
He's pre-tipped the dealer here. This is.
That's what I do.
Yeah, exactly. No, this is.
Oh, sorry, Yulia, unlucky. Spade, spade,
Oh, look,
spade.
he's tipped it again.
Oh, the double
Get
tip.
involved.
He's gone for the double tip. Oh dear. 3 spades, look.
He's going to
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay for Yulia. Now, will he elect a bluff here at some point in this hand? I would expect to see Yulia c-bet. I'd like to see a c-bet around about 55 to 60.
I should go 70.
Look at him talking away.
Maybe convincing her to check here.
He's trying.
She does
Yeah,
bet
she bets
about
50.
50.
Now, Rickard, is he going to go ballistic here? I think he'll fold. No. John, you're finished as a Hold'em player, mate. Bet's too much. Less than half the pot. Oh, John.
You can rock.
John.
You can rock.
Will she show? Oh, she flicks over 1 ace. Rickard says, nice hand. Sarcasm says, hope we don't see spades. He's like all up in her personal space.
He is. He was. He doesn't mean anything by it though. He's a funny-
Hashtag me too.
Why?
I'm gonna get fired. I don't know.
I think Picasso's going to be up in my personal space at some point.
Oh yeah, of course I will. Oh come on, I'm a gentleman. I would never do that. Come on.
No, I would
All
let you.
about the fun.
I would let you.
Oh my god, you guys.
Maybe I could sit in here and we'll do a 3-mana.
Come on, jump in.
Come on then, have a go.
No, hold on.
Henry, honestly, stop punting. Guys, just to let you know, Henry has a big gambling problem and has decided to step aside so he can pursue it. Anyway,
In no way, shape or form is that me and you.
consider me shocked. So guys, last sort of 10 minutes. Please stay with us. We have loved your company, really.
I think it's going to be more than 10 minutes, it looks like that.
Nah, but when Maxime stands there, that's him saying last couple of hands.
Yeah, fair enough.
Maybe 15.
Okay, Frank Rijkaard is going to probably play again. Yeah.
Frank Rijkaard under the gun +1
Frank
makes it
Rijkaard.
16 with a 6 high.
Sorry, I had to pull my trousers up there.
Very
I forgot my
standard.
belts. I didn't pack any belts, so my jeans keep falling down because I'm super skinny. You know?
Of course.
Yeah.
Now Tanel, we know he loves the game. Will he
does.
3-bet?
And it's a great hand to do it,
It
with,
is?
right? But
So small though,
Again-
always. Why is it so small?
I don't know.
Why is it so small, Tanel?
Also against someone like Rijkaard,
I mean, look, he's gonna
with full
insta-call.
equity, and he doesn't have any.
Yeah,
against
insta call,
Rijkaard.
yeah. Maybe he decides that, I can make it 70 here and I still get called. Maybe we give ourselves more room post when we make it small. let's go ahead and give him that benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, okay.
King 6-4. Oh. All right, good game, Tannel. Nice to have you with us.
Yeah, I think Rickard's probably going to win this, yeah.
He's going to start with a check, I think.
I notice how
Although
differently,
Rickard likes to
he
lead.
plays against the men than he does against the women. Oh no, he's
talking away.
He's an equal opportunist chatter.
That's true. He does start with a check, which I like.
Hey, Psychgasm, like we are not taking advantage of Henry in this.
We haven't done it. Henry wanted out. What do you want me to say? Now, check raise, Rickard. Show us the heart. 135. What do you think? Oh, you can't check fold, Rickard.
I mean, he's flopped the world there. He has 4 cards to the straight.
Someone shut down this stream.
Yes, we're big sluts. That was
No,
a joke,
I'm not.
Psychgasm.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, just me.
Psychgasm, stop trying to get me in trouble. Like, honestly, I'm a professional. You know it.
I'm
okay?
not. I'm here as a guest. I don't care.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Oh.
Dark Angel, when's this date for Geordie happening?
Hey, come on.
All right. So, went to showdown. Kasia leading the way with 30%. She's left the table. Perhaps decided to lock up the profit. We will see.
How much? So she's in for how much is she?
I mean, she was up a lot, but then you said she blasted off. How much did she blast off with the ace-9?
She doubled up.
Couple of hundred euros or what?
Yeah, it was maybe around 200 or something.
Okay.
We have some guy at the table having a look at someone's stack for some reason.
Who knows? Classic Rickard, look at this. He's just like, oh, Wilson.
Wilson.
GG, taps table.
That's nonsense.
Taps table, GG.
I think he's seen a Sveeten game going on somewhere.
Get in there for one hand.
No,
I think we are done, actually.
we're done.
Close to done. Anyway, guys.
Delay.
I know, right? Who can we ban? Right, Psychgasm, any more of your slut talk and you're out. Oh, Siri's back. Come on, Siri.
I do like Siri. She's,
What do you like about her?
I meant the way she was.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
I
the way
wasn't.
she's played. But the hand was very ambitious, trying to get
Raise 16.
trying to get the fold. The way the hand played, she just didn't rep anything.
Yeah.
Just check round and
Like,
then-
because if we have a set, right, let's
We'll
try
get
to rep a
something.
full house, right, or an ace king. She's going to bet flop or turn.
yeah.
I mean, we could really, really thinly rep a jack.
Psychgasm, why are the games ending so early? Well, it's actually 11.
Nearly midnight here.
Yeah, it's 11:30
Psychgasm.
here in Estonia, so you guys are 2 hours behind.
Exactly, and plus we have the Cash Game Festival Legendary Players Party. So we got to get there. We got to show face. We got to lend a little bit of class to the establishment, Geordie, dare I say.
Well, is that our job? Yeah.
Well, it's certainly mine. I don't know about you.
Jeez, yeah, I don't know. It'll be all you.
So Tannel, wow,
Not
Tannel
bad.
finds the fold button. So guys, last few hands. I can see the table breaking behind me.
Yeah. So you've probably got another 10-15 minutes here, depending on.
Sure.
How the
Now,
play
let's
works.
see if we can get some action in the feature table before the end of the day. So Tannel with 620 euros, followed closely by Siri, Carolus, Juliha, Ricard, Carmen, and Kasia.
Hey, come on.
Oh, guys, we can hear some controversy in the background.
Yeah, and Kasia doesn't seem too happy.
I'm being given the evil eye.
Oh.
Oh wow, guys, it's all kicking
Oh,
off.
it's drama.
Someone
It's
pan the
drama.
camera. Can we pan the camera around?
We
Can
need
we
to play
pan
a
the
card.
camera around here?
Oh! Hey!
Kasia, you play fine.
Me next! Me next! Hey.
So anyway, last few hands, guys. Here she comes, our blonde assassin Siri in
Yeah,
the
Siri
small
now,
blind with the jacks. I think we have a straddle from Juliha under the gun.
I think it's I think the action's not on Siri though. It's
Not yet, no.
We need to see the other hands, please.
Tannel under the gun 1, I believe.
Maybe a straddle right round.
She's getting ready to count it out already. Look, oh no, it is.
Oh, no, it is.
So everybody must have folded around.
So she's
Siri.
now made it 40.
Now Ricard,
37?
Queen 7 off. Ricard loves the game.
Oh,
Does
it's
fold though.
easy fold,
It's a bit big this
Gotta
raise.
tell.
It's a bit big. Oh, it's a double
You know what?
straddle. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think it's big at all.
Then
I
it's
think
absolutely
this is-
fine.
I
Yeah.
think this is-
Oh, it's a triple straddle.
Yeah, and it's gonna get through.
Okay.
And Carmen,
Now
Carmen hates folding actually. She's very angry.
She
with
is the female John Kite. John has never seen 2 whole cards that he wants to lay down. Anyway. So, guys, about 10 minutes to go. Henry is making Kasha feel better about life. She's feeling a lot happier.
Yeah. Did you enjoy yourself? You enjoyed the game? Yeah. Okay.
Good.
That's good then. No? You look good.
So guys, off we go, final couple of hands. Let me hit you up with the normal stuff before the end of the stream. Guys, unbelievably, this is day 4 of Cash Game Festival Tallinn. It has gone...
Feels like day 30.
You think? Jordy's finished, guys. That's his way of saying that he's done. Anyway, we have one more day for you guys tomorrow. I will be playing on the first feature table.
Yep.
Get your predictions in for my profit or loss. I will put 50 euros of my own money on the line for whoever gets it closest.
Am I allowed to go?
Sure, everybody gets to have one bet.
Okay, I'm going to have a
Absolutely.
guess as well.
50 euros up for grabs. Also, guys, yeah, we will be starting 6 p.m. Estonian time. So please join us once more.
So 6 p.m. Estonian time, 4 p.m. UK time.
So,
late afternoon game.
Jordan Allen, give us
Yes.
your expert analysis. Take it away.
On this hand? Okay.
Oh, I don't have a drink, so.
So it's folded round to the button. Series open, 25 with 10-8 suited. I like the sizing. She's decided to go a little bit bigger.
Oh, Carmen's put it in.
I wonder what Carmen has here. It's not sure.
Let's swear it. What do we think?
She's decided to
What a
have
boss!
punt. Yeah, City's posturing here.
This is getting through. Tano could punt. Tano could punt.
Knowing Tano,
Rickard has her dominated as well. You can't know it.
Rickard may just flick this in for
Nah.
a gamble. He may, like, I mean, if anyone's going to flick it in, Rickard is.
Knowing Rickard like I do, he likes to mess around and punt around.
Yeah.
Don't think he calls with ace-9.
So you think, again, this is just possible?
Yeah.
I think if anyone's going to flick it in, it's
Tano could gamble.
I mean, we've seen that Tano likes a punt, so Tano could definitely get it in again.
This is the spiel. This is the Rickard spiel.
So Carmen here is
Here we go. Hey, it's gonna. I kind of like her read on the weakness. I'm not sure about the hand selection, but it looks like it's gonna work.
Are you
And
sure it was a
does.
read on the weakness, or are you sure that she's maybe just done it because it's the end of the night?
Over it? The old over it jam. Classic Henry, guys, off the stream here.
Let me know.
Jordy, you can rock. You can rock.
Hey, come on.
Guys, you know,
behave.
Henry looks innocent, but you know, you never know what's going to happen at the
Quiet-
Cash Game Festival.
Listen,
Anyway,
it's a quiet one. You need to watch out for.
I know.
So my mum always told me that.
So, guys, last few hands. As we've said, please join. Tune in tomorrow for the early stream.
Yep.
50 euros up for grabs if you can predict my profit or loss. We will have another couple of free rolls, I believe, for you guys. Let me check it out. Yes,
there
we
you
have
have one, yeah.
another free roll for you guys tomorrow. I will not reveal the spoilers now. We will tune in tomorrow and I will release the password.
What a tease. What a tease, Mr. Andrew.
Of course. So, Kasha in the hijack makes it 15 euros with the ace-7 off.
Kasha folds the jack 10 off in the small blinds. I mean, okay.
We do have straddles in place, so
Yeah.
Rickard with the standard peel on the button. With his 7-5
Yes,
off.
7-5 double suited.
He loves it. So Tannel
And
also
Carmen
calls.
Carmen opting just to corner.
She didn't
the same
jam,
hand
okay.
as she jammed with
Okay.
last time.
So 62 euros in the pot. Kasha out front with the ace-7. Hand is vulnerable. We will see what happens.
Action, yeah.
Flop is 3 Jack 8. Carmen in pole position to win this pot with an open-ended straight draw.
Shout out to
Now
Rickard
Rickard's
in
going to
possession.
stab.
It's not going to work.
I mean, it's
because Carmen has
optimistic.
an open ender. Carmen has.
Look,
and Tano has decided.
Tannel with the no equity check raise. Now Carmen is fuming here.
I don't think she is. I think she's.
Oh, will she call?
I mean,
Wow.
just a read and call it. I mean, just call it a
Yeah.
great read on my part. Carmen looks like she wants to gamble now.
What's happened here? If Rickard calls flop here, then he's my hero. Okay. Now that's a great card for Tannel. If we're going to continue, we should be all in here.
You're right.
Put pressure on a jack. We have the Queen of Hearts. We block all the flushes.
Even to make it look stronger, you can bet like
200.
155 here, and then like I mean,
Now, he has slowed down. Now Carmen with a heart in her hand also. I would like to see her bet here.
oh she's
Doesn't do
she's
so.
Okay.
Now,
Okay,
Tano
let's see
cannot know
who's
it.
like this is going to.
Who's got the heart to win this pot?
Who puts money in first? I think is going to win this.
I would have shoved on the turn here in Tano's spot.
I think
You know, he blocks Queen 9 of Hearts, King Queen of Hearts.
Carmen's going to bet and win this.
It's
pot.
so tough for Carmen to have a flush, right? You know?
But Tano's gave up.
I mean, it's going to work.
She went small. She went 120.
I like that. You don't need to bet big to win this
110. I
pot.
think that's a good size. And to be
Perfect.
Because Tano literally can't do anything.
He's given the chat.
Yeah, Tano can't do anything. He's going to.
If he jams here, he's a legend, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah. I must say, just in general.
Oh my goodness. He's thinking about the
it now.
hero call of all hero
He's
calls.
thinking it through, but the thing is, the only
He beats
hand,
9-10.
Yeah, the only hand he can beat is the hand that she has.
Yep. Even Queen 9, which is bluffing.
Even a hand
chops
like,
with.
I mean, I likely when it's went check on the turn, like she could easily just have an 8 here as well that she's called with on the flop.
But does she really call a bet and a raise with just an 8?
Maybe she's been putting it.
Maybe.
I mean,
When you think logically from a poker perspective, I know I've had a couple of drinks, but Carmen shouldn't have an 8 in a range, and she should check back a jack on this river. So she's essentially representing the flush.
I'm actually impressed that I mean, is he thinking about making a call here? Like, I'm impressed with the thought about it, to be honest. But again, that's what happens when you start playing like unorthodox, when you start doing
Come on,
weird
Tano.
things.
Oh my goodness. Do it, Tano. I kind of want him to do it, just for the morale.
If he makes this call,
If he calls, we're going to celebrate.
Carmen is going to seethe.
I
She's
actually-
going to seethe.
Yeah, I actually
Carmen
think...
should stop talking right now because I think she's talking into it. Like, I think, like...
Oh! Oh! I actually think that both players should have bet the turn.
I think she's talking about it. Like, what is she, like, oh...
She literally has one bluff combo, though. Literally one bluff combo.
And
He
Tano's,
can't beat Queen
The
10.
thing is, Tano's really thinking about this though because like before, although he's been splashing about and making like raising stuff,
Oh my goodness.
he's not been one for Hollywood. And
Oh! You can't shove after all this talk.
Carmen, you should stop talking.
Oh, she's
immediately.
talking a lot.
Oh my, like oh,
Maybe they're just flirting. I'm going to listen
Oh,
in.
she's gonna talk him into calling us. Carmen, stop it.
Now, one of them has just revealed a hotel room number.
Hey, he's joking. That's his that sense of humour again. I hope. What was the room number? No, I'm joking.
178.
She may be getting checked into the SmackDown hotel here if it calls.
Oh, they're talking in Estonian. I can't translate it.
You're just.
Huh?
No, you know what? She should stop talking immediately. Like, but she's not. She looks so nervous. Oh, Tano's gonna figure this out.
You can hear Rickard talking in the background.
Tano's gonna figure this out.
Someone needs to call the clock. Oh! I think he's going to call.
I think he's gonna call as well. It's. Carmen, you need.
This would be a sick hero. When you actually think
she's
about
gonna,
it,
she's gonna explode.
when you actually think about it, she only reps a flush. Oh!
Yeah, there you go.
Oh!
Sick.
Oh, she's not happy.
She is not
Unbelievable scene.
Sick call from Tano. Wow.
Let's give that one a round of applause. Tano.
I mean,
Tano. Wow.
honestly, Carmen, just shut up next time. Stop. You talked about
Wow,
it.
what a call. What a great call, to be
It
fair.
was a great call. It was.
What a
But
call.
you talked him into it.
Absolute scenes
Oh
here.
my.
Calling with the one again. Oh, she's not happy. Look at
She
this.
is not happy.
Reminiscent of the girl in the playground
She is
kicking
not
sand
happy.
in the face of her
Yeah.
opponent.
Oh wow.
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 That is a wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Great call, Tano. Gotta hand it to
Fantastic call.
you. Gotta hand it to you.
Fantastic.
He has splashed
That's,
around a lot this evening, but that is a
And,
that is a
that's-
call.
That's probably the hand of the night.
Definitely. So, guys, last couple of hands before we retire and head to the Cash Game Festival Players Party. You want to come and party with us at Future Stops? What's stopping you?
C5.
Now here comes Rickard. He's not. This is not getting through. I don't know what he's got, but it's not getting through.
We can sweat over Rickard here.
Oh, Tannel. Now what is Tannel's buzzing here? He's gonna flick it in, isn't he? You know he's flicking it in.
This is what we call
Rickard, I love you. Rickard's my favourite. Look at that. Now Carolus is definitely gonna 4-bet here. We saw him do it earlier with Ace 10.
He's definitely.
There is like zero chance that he doesn't do it.
The thing is,
Will he shove?
I'm not sure he gets through Tannel here. I don't think he shoves.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think he shoves. I don't think he gets through Tannel.
What's the size in 150 in my opinion?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably should be around about that. Yeah, maybe 165, maybe like somewhere between 150 and 175, I would say.
Yeah, here we go.
I think he's going
Here it
I
comes.
think he's going a little bit smaller.
Nah.
136.
Huh?
Is that
Yeah, maybe he wants to induce.
131?
Maybe he wants to induce Rickard or Tannel to put it in. Yeah,
131.
not bad. Just about 4.5x. You can go a little bigger here. Personally, I would.
Yeah, I think that's a lot.
Now Rickard, if Rickard peels here,
Now, it'll be interesting to see what Tannel does here. I
He
don't think he's folding.
peels.
I don't think Tannel's folding here. I don't think he's folding.
he peels. Rickard Rolanda, my hero. Half the stacks in with the 8 deuce of diamonds.
Oh, Rickard, you boss.
I
131.
don't know what to say at this time.
Is it Kilbane?
Genuinely don't know what to say. And he does, you're right, Tannel also flicks it in.
Yeah, I don't think they.
So what do we need? Ace 8-4 with 2 diamonds. That's what we need.
You're just like cheering for the.
That's what we need. Oh!
Okay.
Tannel, how well do you run?
And Rickard has
Seriously, how well does Tannel run? He's put 130 euros in the fours.
He deserves it for being loyal to the game.
Blood on
Belt.
carpet.
Okay, so C-bet from Carolus, which is, I mean, fairly
I mean, he has to, right?
fairly standard. Rickard's going to
Hey, he's not going to fold.
And let's see what Tannel decides to do.
I mean, he should call. Because Rickard's stack doesn't matter at this point. Right? He only has 140 behind. I don't think he will call, though. I would just call here. Allow Carolus to blast off turn.
he's just stuck in.
Yeah. I mean, Carolus is priced in, by the way. Very close to being priced in. Rickard's drawing dead.
No, he's not. He's drawn to.
All right, drawn to back
or
doors,
this,
drawn
this.
to back doors. Backdoor diamonds.
8-8 or this or running diamonds.
Wow.
1, 2.
Unbelievable.
And he sticks in. And I didn't realise it was Tannel's birthday.
Tannel's
today.
making a late run.
Maybe that
Oh!
was, maybe the guy was trying to say it.
And then
he
look,
would have
Carolus gets there.
Carolus would have. Oh, he would have turned
I honestly don't know if he can fold. Oh, the run
Quad's
twice.
the second run. Quad's the second run.
There you go.
And Tannel wins both.
1.4k for Tannel. There's a chance he could be the TV table winner. It's very close.
I don't think so.
No, it's close. I don't know how much he bought in for.
I think the win is like 1800. I think the table leader.
Yeah, but it's in big blinds.
Yeah, yeah. So it was like 900 big blinds.
Okay, so probably not quite enough, but he does have one more hand. Get it in, Tannel. Gotta get it in blind. Wow, what a hand. So guys, let me hit you up with all of the information for the rest of
So
the
Tannel is
festival.
actually still down.
No, clearly not. That many times? Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. So guys, we are coming to the end of our coverage. End of Cash Game Festival Tallinn Day 4.
Yep.
Last couple of hands. We will be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Estonian time. Jordy and our main man, Henry Kilbane, will be commentating on me in the 2-2 No Limit Hold'em game.
Yeah, we get
Please
to-
feel free to join us.
We get to dissect your
course.
tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
You get to anti-rail me.
No, not at all. I'll be rooting for you, buddy.
Maybe
on the outside I won't be, but on the inside I.
I mean, if you put me up against Rickard and Tannel, I'm going to look like a moron because I'm not going to know what to do. I genuinely will not know what to do if you put me there. Like, truly will not know what to do.
Yeah.
Now, here comes
Okay.
Rickard, 7-3 off. That
So,
seems
I
like an
think-
open.
I think Rickard.
Open to 100. No, 22. Tannel loves the game.
I got a few of the 7-3s last night at blackjack. Like,
Unbelievable.
well.
C8.
So, Tannel with the peel. Now, round to Carolus in the big blind with the Jack 10. Last couple of hands, I would not be surprised to see him flick it in. Which he does.
And he's made the call.
I'm not sure about that ace-king hand. I think from him,
He's c-bet too big.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, off we go. Jack, king, 5, 2 spades.
7, check.
Last hand. Guys, this is the final hand, so please enjoy it with us. Now, Carolus cannot know it, but he does have the best hand. Rickard looking ready to activate the delayed c-bet bluff. Kind of like it, actually.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. And I think it might work.
It's definitely getting through Tannel, I think.
Well, Tano has...
I mean, he can't
Nothing with the
really
range
mess
button.
around. Now, Carolus, do you want to get out of line? Now, Carolus typically is not going to check here on the turn with a 9. You should be leading most of the time. There are 2 flush draws out there. Your opponents can look you up with an ace high or like a lower pair.
I think against the
Yeah,
player,
like
though,
it's a side fold.
It's just too hard to play your hand
It's a
against
side
against
fold.
Rickard just now.
And Rickard Relanda will take down the final pot
Nice
of
hand,
Stream
Rickard.
2. 100 euros with the 7 high can't be bad. So guys, that's it.
That's us. That's us.
Day
done for the
4.
day.
Finito. C'est fini. It is all done. Guys, thank you so much, as always, for joining us. So just to finish off, Day 5, the final day tomorrow. Please come back and join us. 6 o'clock Estonian time. I will be playing the 2-2 game, and I'll be running the 50 euro giveaway out of my own pocket. Come back for that. Make your guesses on how much money I will win or lose. Win, obviously,
Win.
in any case. And we will have one more free roll for you guys tomorrow night. Please join in, and the password will be forthcoming. We are off to the Cash Game Festival Players Party.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm in charge of the password tomorrow.
I'm talking here.
Oh, sorry.
Kidding. We are off to the Cash Game Festival Players Party, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Jordy, thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
Henry, as always, thank you. Tony, thank you, my man. Guys, we will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.